Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DC Live. We're thrilled to have you with us today for an exciting show filled with entertainment, information, and inspiration. But before we dive into the main event, we have a special treat for you. Our first commercial is about to roll, and it's something you won't want to miss. And don't forget, we've got some fantastic prizes to give away, so stay tuned for your chance to win big. We'll be also hosting a live Q&A session where you can interact with our hosts. Get those questions ready and don't miss this opportunity to engage with us. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be captivated by what's coming your way, because DC Live is about to kick off in style. Thank you for joining us, and let the excitement begin.
Introducing our online education. Are you tired of seeing outrageous pricing for hair classes that barely scratches the surface in education? Look no further. Prepare for a revolution in your career. NSG is introducing our online certification class, your gateway to mastery in non-surgical hair replacement. At NSG, we believe in propelling talent to new heights. Our online classes aren't just educational. They're a journey to excellence behind the chair. Unlock the secrets of non-surgical hair replacement with our cutting-edge online courses. From foundational techniques to advanced hybrid methods, we've got it all. Enroll now to access exclusive content and join a community of like-minded professionals. If you believe you are ready to take the next step in your career, go to nsghair.com or call at 844-674-2932 and let the journey to excellence begin. All of this for $9.99. That's a saving of $500. Sign up for an online class today.
Hi to all you amazing stylists and barbers. I am Bonnie Jill Laughlin. I am super excited to invite you to our incredible webinar this evening. This is going to be a mind-blowing experience filled with not just education and prizes, but also some unbelievable news and additions for both Dreamcatcher's hair extensions and the NSG non-surgical hair replacement. So come along with us for this magical ride of education and hair transformations. Oh, and by the way, you're welcome to call during the webinar and take advantage of our discounted prices, which are exclusive to this webinar. And if you hear this crazy loud sounding horn, this is going up every time there's a new sign up, so please don't think that the building's on fire, even though the energy in here is off the charts. And quite frankly, we're all on fire, and we're so excited to answer your questions. Just remember, this is interactive, and everything you're doing is in real time, so your questions are welcome. One of the major points we want to convey is just show you that you don't need to be limited to just learning extensions or NSG. Why not become certified in both? We're going to demonstrate tonight and don't you want to be the big dog in the block? We all do. You'll be the go-to stylist in your area and establish yourself as the leader in the industry. I'm going to start off now with Jordan, who's our stylist here. What are you doing? Because I'm so interested in
well,
this.
I'm doing a little bit of a mood ring technique here. So it's kind of about letting your creativity really fly. You know, of course, with extensions, we're going to be doing patterns and ombres and block color. This is just a twist on doodling, really. So I kind of go in and I'm, doing some stamping to really get it through to the other side. And then I will actually flip the entire weft and paint the other side completely. But it's really just to have fun. So you can choose high contrast colors. You can choose low contrast colors. You can blend them together or leave some negative space. But this is where the artistry really comes alive for me with extensions. You can do so much more than just natural colors.
I was about to say, this is an art right now.
It really is. I always wanted to be an artist when I was a little girl, but I didn't know that you could have a job doing something like this. And if I could paint hair every day like this, then I would absolutely do my job. So here I am.
So you're painting the hair here, and for people to realize what it's going to look like, we already kind of know, right?
Magic of television. I prepped a weft for you already if you want to take a little stroll over here.
Beautiful.
So she already has very naturally long hair. So her hair is just a little bit shorter than the weft I already did. This does have two wefts in here. So there's I did a no-show row, and on the bottom is a bit of an ombre and highlighted same color with the violet and the magenta. And then right here is that mood ring technique where there's just swirls kind of going throughout. There's some high contrast, there's some low contrast. There's pops of negative space there to really give it, grab your eye. And it's just very different than some of the placements we're used to seeing.
What I love about this is I think people think that they can't have fun sometimes. When they get kind of complacent with their, extensions, and here we go.
Well, and the best part is that you don't have to do this to your natural hair, because this would be a lot of work to correct. But when you're doing it on a weft, you just take it out like nothing ever happened.
Oh, I love it. What else should we know
Yeah.
about this?
Really, again, there's no rules. You can just have fun with it. And again, I think this is where my artistry kind of shines, is that I can use whatever colors I want. I can get inspiration from something that's not even hair, like nature or paint swatches or a parrot or something, and then use those colors to say, okay, that's what I want.
Now, people want to know, is this already online? Like, you can get this as well.
Get what, the education?
Yes.
Well,
Let's talk about that.
I don't know what I can say. I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
What are you allowed to say?
Well, I'm excited to teach you more about Vivid, is what I'm excited to say. What I think I can say.
What you
Whatever
can
else
say.
I can
See, that's the
say.
secret. There's more
Ask
coming.
the boss.
What can we say? What are we allowed to say here?
We can say that we just launched an incredible online education for NSG that goes over from start to finish how to do every single thing, mold making, how to do it, who it's suitable for, what causes hair loss, what fixes hair loss, all of those kinds of things. So we just launched that, and that's $9.99 for NSG. And then we do have some fun education coming for DC.
What is this?
We're not going to give too much information, but we will say that everything we're doing today has a lot to do with what's coming very, very soon.
I'll be back.
Okay, so this is more to come.
Okay, so I just got some clarity. We can actually talk about it, Jordan.
Not a secret anymore.
Yeah, so Jordan is not only here tonight showing and teaching about Vivids here, but for the next 2 days, she is our first one kicking off filming. We're going to be doing an advanced color course. We are going to be teaching how to do different type of vivid colors. We're going to be teaching how to do those cool kind of mushroom brown blondes, how to do bright blondes, all these things that you can do with extensions.
So people can
And
learn
color.
how to do this.
Yes. So there's going to be official classes learning how to do that. So look for that to be coming soon in the future. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awesome.
Now, people are asking, is that part of all the online education, or is this completely separate?
It's going to be its own education. You know, we have several different types that you can do. You can do the dream catchers online 4-in-1 or hands-on. You can do NSG online or hands-on. So this, it's a little bit harder to do that hands-on, but people have been asking for so long to get some advanced training with color. So this is really just kind of answering their needs and what they've been asking for. So it's going to be an additional just education we're going to offer. It's going to have a really fun kit. We're working on designing everything right now, which I love this process of the stuff when we get to design it from start to scratch, you know, start to end. So I'm super excited about it.
DC, you ask and we deliver.
Absolutely.
Now, what do we got going on here?
So I'm doing a non-committal pop of color. So she doesn't want to do any bleach or anything on her own hair.
That's what's so great about these.
Yeah, another one. But what we're going to do, so kind of the inspiration is, I always love working, I talked about it earlier on our story. I love working with other stylists because when creative minds get together, that was when I feel magic really can happen. And so Jordan and I were talking about, because I asked her what her favorite color was. She said kind of lime green. So as you see, that's one of the first colors here in the front. A little bit lighter because the inspiration we decided to go with, if you ever do like a printer test, you get that like kind of magenta, that cyan, and that blue. So that's the color palette we're going to go with over here. And we're going to do it in that same pattern like a printer test. So you can use things in your everyday world for inspiration. And so, yeah, we're going to do this on the weft, and it's going to be fun, but it's something she can hide at work. So, which we'll show at the end.
Oh, this is great. This is
Yes.
fun. And it looks fun, right? And you can, this is ready for spring. I mean, this is perfect.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And this is her first time doing darker or vivid color. You've never done vivid color, did you, right?
Oh, this is your
Yes.
first time doing vivid colors?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is also a good way if nobody's ever done it before and they don't want to go full crazy like me and Jordan. Doing little pops is a good way to just kind of try it out and see if you have fun. And if it's not something you want to do, you can always take it out. Yeah.
And not having your own hair.
Yeah, no damage, nothing done to your own hair. So it's perfect. It's a perfect combination.
This is great.
Yeah.
Another one. Here we go. All right, Dorothy. So what are we doing over here?
Oh,
We
I'm
want
super excited.
an NSG line.
Yes. So we have Nick here, and he's allowing us to have some fun. And I was actually super inspired by the shirt that he's wearing. It's like a sage green color. So with what we're doing for his new system is I took an NSG system, a level 7, number 7, and I lightened it. So I took out some panels right here in the front, and I pre-lightened it with lightener. So with a lot of different hair systems, you can't do that because it's synthetic hair.
I was going to say, it's not real
Yeah,
hair.
exactly.
This
so
is all real hair.
We're proving our point that you can 100% bleach it if you need to get the look that you want, and the hair's still super extremely soft. So I pre-lined that, and then I did add just a little bit of neutral ash to kind of cool it down to mimic his natural. And then now I'm taking these two colors through here. I've got
all about color today.
Yes.
I love it.
I've got a soft green right through here, and then I've got a little bit more of that blue kind of mixing together that's going to become that kind of sage interaction. So I started with the green because he's got green eyes, so it's going to complement that. And then as I'm going back, I did a weave here, and then I'm doing slice, slice, weave, and then slice, slice of my different colors. So it's going to kind of transition like a wave throughout that front panel on his hair. So I'm super excited.
And this education classes, you can learn all of this.
Absolutely.
And you can have fun with it.
And more.
And
Yes.
more. And
Yes.
people are asking already, how much and what does it include?
So for the extra course, we are going to give you guys those details later on. But for the hands-on course right now for NSG, it is $14.99, and for the online is $9.99.
And you can do both now.
And you can do both.
NSG and Dream
Yep. So
Catchers.
if you do, you can do online. You can upgrade to the hands-on, and then you can do DC and NSG and cross-reference each other.
This is fun.
It's incredible.
This is-
With the
Okay,
kit here.
now we need to go to the case. This is like my favorite. Let's talk about the case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's almost like a need be. I feel like everyone should,
yeah,
you should
you
have
have to
this.
have
If you're
this.
a stylist, Barbara, you have to have this.
Yep, and it's going to give you everything that you need to do the entire course, and also even start your clientele, get those first couple models or clients in, and you get this case whether it's hands-on or online.
So
either way.
one. Okay.
Yep, either one. So everything in here, this is going to be like your Bible. It's the NSG manual, start to finish, every single detail you can think of. We have our custom Babylist trimmers in here. You actually get an entire training system, exactly what I'm putting on Nick, just the poly system. Swatch rings, more bits.
Oh, there we go.
Scared
Another
me.
one.
Scissors, all the liquids and adhesives that you need, everything start to finish, included, plus either the hands-on or the online education.
And I love that it's hands-on or online. And we added that online, which is so great.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
But again, this is a
must
must
have.
be. It
Yeah.
has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really sets you up for success
It does.
all the way through.
And the case is great.
Beautiful. And you can roll it away
And
with
you can travel with it.
Yep.
It's on the go, which is fantastic. So I'm going to follow back up over here. Hi. So what are we doing? It's all about color.
It's all about color. Today.
Yes.
Yes. So I am here with Miss Lynn, and she is getting a re-app. But the nice thing about NSG, just like DC, is you can do a double process. And while I'm doing one thing with her system, I can be applying her color, and it just kind of all goes as a work smarter, not harder.
That's
double
what we're all
process
about.
Appointment. So I have already removed her system and cleaned it. And then
Okay.
so while her color is processing, I will finish prepping her system, go in, tape her hairline, and then as I'm rinsing her, I'll get her scalp prepped, and then she's also gonna have her scalp all cleansed at the bowl
Okay.
at the same time.
Okay. And that's what's great about this. We got two.
And
Is that it's real hair. It's not synthetic hair. So we can do whatever we need to do with
yes,
it.
so prior to going live, I did freshen up the color of her system.
Okay.
So everything can be done in one appointment. It just steps. And it's all, about working smarter.
Working smarter, not
Yes.
harder. And let's remind everyone again about NSG, everything that it includes, the online and
So online is $9.99, and then the in-person training is $14.99, and it's something that you're going to make back in one client. I mean, you're going to change someone's life along with, adding zeros and commas to your bank account, and also just stepping up your game behind the chair.
it's such a great investment.
Such a great investment.
You're making a difference.
You're going to make
You
a
really are.
huge difference in so
You're
many
changing people's lives.
Yes,
Just like
definitely.
right here.
Yes.
This is great. Marla, what do we do? Whoa, here we go. Oh, now we've added the pop of the pink, right?
Yes. So now the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with kind of that lime color. And then the next one I'm going to do after that is the aquamarine. So one of the things, and I know Jordan can definitely kind of attest with this as well, is with Vivids, you have to be very clean in your process when you are doing a lot of different colors like that. If you're doing a meld, you can have a little bit more freedom depending on what you're doing. But, I'm taking my time. I'm meticulously picking up the wefts, making sure to separate it out. We literally took like a little measuring tool and measured exactly an inch apart. That way I can make sure I had very even application across.
Meticulous, that's good.
Yes,
You
and so
want that
I
for your
literally
hair.
after every color, like I wipe off my gloves, make sure that
no
I
other
don't
color. Okay.
transfer anything anywhere else. So It's actually a funny story, like doing Vivids. I've loved them for so long. That's how my tattoo started, my watercolor tattoo, is I would
Because
get
the color.
splattered with color on my arm, and I thought, I'm just gonna go with it. And then I wound up starting to do that because I have such a passion for Vivids. I've loved it forever, and the combination of doing that with the extensions, because one of the things Vivids is known for is fading out. And so
okay.
you have to do a lot of care with it. You have to use cold water. You have to make sure that you're doing those things to really take care of it. But with extensions, it doesn't fade as fast. Like I can literally, like on my hair, if you pay attention sometimes, you can see where it's a little bit lighter pink. That's my hair because it just doesn't hold the color quite as long. And I just love how extensions hold. Like they just stay so bright and so vivid for so long. So it's a lot of fun.
What else we got going on?
Okay. So I've been working on a bunch of stuff since you've been gone. Let's see. We have this weft that I've been doing that marbly mood ring technique too. So I kind of started off with my darkest color, and I'm really just kind of stamping it to make sure I'm getting to the other side. And then I'm doing swirls kind of down. And then what I like to do next is to almost marry the colors side by side. So I'll do my transition color next, and then the following transition color. But really with Vivids, I pretty much just use the brush as a vehicle to get the color onto the hair. I'm really using my fingers to do a majority of that blending, make sure that it's a really seamless melt and that there's no harsh lines in between, even if they are dark and light. So yeah, I like to use Vivids in general, even just for corrective color, for changing things, if I'm trying to tone out the hair. But this is like the perfect palette.
I think people forget about how you can use Vivids to actually tone out colors as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
You should talk about that a little bit because I think it's something that's very
Sure.
beneficial. A lot of people don't, oh, there we go, that they don't realize is a possibility.
Yeah, absolutely. So that I think was a big point of disagreement between stylists. Do you tone? Do you not tone? Does it close the cuticle? Does it not? I think it depends on what you're, obviously, are you neutralizing? Are you enhancing? Do you need the warmth of that? On this particular weft, having a little bit of warmth is good because it anchors the violet tone and is also any of the warmer tones, because that little bit of warmth will really make it pop. If I toned it out completely to white, even with purple shampoo, it would actually leave these colors a little bit hollow. So not every time do you need to tone, and should you tone.
Yeah. The other thing I think is good too, because a lot of times people with Vivids, they like to change it up after a while. They went for a while and then it fade down.
Yeah.
So you may be switching pigment tones and you've got a little bit of underlying, like say mint.
Yes.
You got that, because that's a color that can wind up underlying. You can use, a little bit of like almost a peachy tone to cancel it out with Vivids versus trying to have to do it with regular toner.
Absolutely.
And it works so fast.
Yeah. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, exactly. First time I tried that, no lie, I was a little scared.
I know.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, this works brilliantly.
Now, Marlos, we're going to go to some questions. People
Yes.
want to know, can they go at their own pace?
Absolutely. That's the best thing about the online is that you can go at your own pace. You can knock it out in a day, 2 days if you need to, or you can, take your time, do it over a week, 2 weeks, a month even. We don't recommend waiting that long. The more you hit it, start practicing, the quicker you're going to get the feel for it. You're going to start to master that skill. So,
And what does the kit include? Because that's what a lot of questions are.
okay, is this for
both, they
for
want to know.
both? Okay, so I think, woo, there we go. So she already covered NSG. Let's talk about DC. Got my little gloves on. The good thing, because we clean between each one, my hands are nice and clean.
And I love this
So-
case. It's so pretty.
It is so pretty. We have, of course, the Bible, our manual. We worked on that diligently. We revamp it frequently. That way we keep it up to date with a lot of information. So huge, 120 something pages. Like it's hefty. And then we have training hair in all 4 methods. That way you get your hands in all of it.
Okay.
We have double-sided tape. We have a pop socket, which Jordan was laughing at me earlier.
Brilliant.
I have another use for these. I actually put them on our little station and I hung our threaders on them. And she
There we
was
go.
like, this is so smart.
It's so smart.
So
Very versatile.
Very versatile. And then we have our cape. You also get an apron, ta-ta-ta. And then we have a comb back here. We have tape release, tape cleanser. We have clip catchers. It's going to help them keep everything sectioned up because them little sharp clips are amazing. We have Velcro strips. These help keep like those flyaways out of the hair, because when it comes to extensions, a clean application it's everything. It's the
It's
foundation.
everything. I know firsthand.
It's
everything.
it's foundation of the house. So I absolutely love this tripod. It's very, very cool because it extends out, and you can like just set your phone up and you can record yourself doing installs.
Okay.
It has a little Bluetooth button, so it's really and then it extends to a full selfie stick. So it's fantastic.
Everything you need is in.
Everything. We have color swatches. We have this amazing K-tip tool and our toolkit, Rainbow Toolkit, which is so amazing. Trust me, I've tried many over the years, been doing extensions for a long time. These are top notch, top notch.
And can we close this so we can show how pretty it is?
Oh, I know. It's gorgeous. Like, look at that. Pretty. Oh, yeah. And you also get some stickers for your windows, sticker decals. But yeah, it's just a beautiful case. So even the little handles all rainbow, and you know, we love the bright pinks and rainbows and fun colors, obviously.
And the stickers.
And the stickers, yes.
Because everyone wants to know if Dreamcatchers is in that salon, then they want to go there.
Absolutely.
Let's go back over to Dorothy and see the progress we've made. Where are we at now, Dorothy?
So with Nick, I've got his system processing,
Okay.
Which I kind of left it here because I wanted to show you guys the placement of which we've chosen. You can kind of see that I left a little bit of a veil, so if he does pull it back, it's not just like stark color right in the
Right.
front. So I did leave a little bit of a veil right through there. But as you're looking through here, you can see that he's going to have that placement right there in the front, but also still kind of have that natural on the top. So just kind of talk about that color placement just a little bit. And again, I went from that green, that like sage green, a little bit more to that like soft sage blue up through the top here. But other than that, what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through, and he's already shaved down and kind of ready for the adhesive method on the top. So I'm just going through and I am fading underneath. When I'm doing this, I'm making sure to leave more weight right here at the parietal where his system is going to actually match up with. So that way when I put the system on, I still have a little bit to blend together, and this isn't too short possibly than what my system's going to be. So that's kind of what I'm working with right now. I've just got a 3 open, and I'm probably going to work down to about a 1 through his fade. So
Amazing.
yeah.
Ooh, winners. Now let's see. Marlos, they're asking that with the Bible, they said they've been around since 2020. They see that it keeps evolving. Can they get a new one?
Absolutely. If they want to get a new one, they can always call customer
Okay.
service. And we also always have the most up-to-date digital.
Oh,
It's gonna be
digitally. Okay, good.
Yes, it's going to be in their education.
Yeah, two people
hub and
asked that
everything.
question. I mean, that's
Yes,
good though.
yes.
They've been around since
And
2020.
we never, like, I think we talked about this last time. We never want to stay stagnant. We want to constantly be growing, bringing
Evolving,
more, adding
yep.
more, evolving. So, and that includes our education, our manual, all those different things. So,
Okay, so that's
yeah.
good to know. They can go online or they can call customer service.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Jordan,
Yes.
let them know what you just did and why you flipped your weft.
Oh, well, so I did just flip my weft. So even though, so this is the front of the weft that I just
Because you told me you were gonna flip it,
Yep,
right?
so
Okay.
I did flip it. So this is the other side. It is pretty decently saturated for having not been
I was
flipped
gonna
yet.
say I can't even tell.
Yeah, but there's still a few hollow spots.
Okay.
That I just want to make sure I hit right there and there. Again, because this is kind of a mood ring technique and there are these like gaps, even if you miss a little bit, it's just going to give it a little bit of a pearlescent effect. So you do want to make sure it's good and filled and saturated, but even if I just went like this, it would fill that in.
Ah, okay. Yeah. And they're all unique. Everyone gets you know,
Absolutely.
individuality.
You can't really mess this up. At one point, when I was painting, I actually got a little drop of violet onto another part of the weft, and I was like, okay, I'll just make that part of my design.
Right. Marlos, people are asking, what if they want an additional case? Can they purchase an additional case? I haven't seen that question
Yes.
before.
Yes, actually you can. If you are already a stylist and you are wanting to purchase another case, they can call up to customer service.
Okay.
They get a special discounted price for it and everything for a replacement case. So 100%, absolutely.
Okay, these are all great questions. So keep them coming because we're going to answer all of them. How is our progress coming over here?
We are progressing. So
Here's another, I call them winner because they are winning if they're buying
they are
one of them.
winning, yes. Miss Lynn's color is processing. So what I'm going through and doing is customizing tape tabs for
Okay.
her front hairline. So then that way, whenever I take her to the bowl in a few minutes, whenever we come back to lay her system, this part will be already done and ready. So I'm just taking our NSG tape, which is in the kit, and customizing these pieces, cutting them along the hairline.
now this is funny. They love the t-shirts that we're all wearing. And they want to know if they can buy the shirts. Marlis, is that a thing, or is it only exclusive to us?
Not at this time, but people keep asking
okay.
so much.
Do educators get them?
It may have to, if educators want some, tell them to reach out to us for our educators that are already here.
Okay.
Cheryl, we got you.
Cheryl,
Which, by the way, guys, we have Cheryl and Josh in the chat. They're helping answer questions because, of course, we just can't catch them all.
Yes.
And so if you see them guys in there, they're, you know, of course, you all know Josh and everything. So, but yeah, Cheryl will be able to help as well. So,
Another question: how do you clean the system?
I would let whatever.
So cleaning the system for Miss Lynn's, I use the release solvent and take the system off, and then what I do is amber solvent and remove the tape adhesive. She wears a perimeter bond, so I take that and I cleanse the system with the amber solvent and the release solvent.
Fantastic. Dorothy, is there a way for customers to make payments? They're asking if there's payment plans.
Yes, absolutely. So when you log in or when you go to the website and you like click to purchase or whatever, there's going to be two different options, either pay in full or you can choose shop payments. And then through shop payments, it generally gives you that 4 to 5 payment option to be able to do that. So we do have that available, which is incredible.
Because everyone, there's no excuse, Dorothy.
Exactly. Anyone can do it. And if it's payments, it's basically free.
Right.
Girl math.
Girl math. That's exactly.
It didn't actually happen if it's in payments.
So, Jordan, what are we getting ready to do over here?
Okay, so now I finished coloring that weft, and so now I'm going to add the second row on her. She normally gets 3 rows done.
I was going to ask how many rows.
Yeah, she has pretty long hair, so we're only going to do 2. And when I was holding up the weft earlier today to see where it would kind of fall, she has very fine hair, but there's a lot of density per square inch. So I actually am putting her 2 rows higher up than I normally would, because even just letting that one down, you almost can't see it now.
I know, you've got long, beautiful hair already.
Exactly. So even though her hair is already long, we want to give it this little pop of color. So we're going to be doing a second row up a little bit higher here.
Okay.
And then this morning I also bleached out some money pieces here. So this is nice because this look doesn't require you to bleach out the whole head. You're just doing this money piece in front. I did a demi gloss all over the rest of her hair today. And then I just added in this money piece of the violet going into the magenta to kind of match with the weft that I was adding in. So it really just ties it in.
Right. And you're mentioning length. Just because you have long hair doesn't mean that you have the fullness that you want. So so the extensions help with that.
Absolutely.
Or you have full hair, but it's not long enough.
Right.
But with the Dreamcatcher's hair, you can have the perfect hair. That's what.
Length, thickness, volume,
Everything.
color, everything.
So now, here we go.
There's sales.
We love the sales.
Absolutely. And speaking of sale, have we even talked about the discount people get tonight?
We have not. That was something I was we were working into.
Yes. So everybody tonight, if they get signed up, you are going to get 5% off. Now, if you are DC certified or NSG certified and you want to take the opposite course, you get additional 5%
So
off.
that's 10%, right?
Yes. So they would get 10% off whatever course they're wanting to purchase, whether it's online, hands-on. So tonight is definitely a night to sign up, get that discount, because we all know nowadays every little bit helps.
Everything.
Everything helps.
So 5%.
Yes.
Or an additional 5%.
Yes, if you're already certified in one or the other. So, when you can be able to be certified in both, you can be able to offer all kinds of services. Like Jordan and I today, we're talking, like, I love when stylists get together and so many different ways you can combine extensions and like toppers and units and so many things. It's the extension world and hair replacement is expanding so much in this industry right now that it's very powerful to have that knowledge and experience and training, and it can just elevate you to a whole nother level.
Yeah, 'cause you're expanding your salon by having both and expanding your sales and your money in your pocket at the end of the day.
For sure. So it looks like it is time for
Okay, we will be back with much, much more NSG and dream catchers, some more tips, more tricks. You never know. We'll be back.
Sign up for Dreamcatcher's courses today and find out why we're the best in the industry. Join a class full of other talented individuals and become certified to install our high-quality extensions. Our expert educators will guide you through every detail in order to ensure you can step up your stylist game and pad your wallet. Give us a call at 855-373-2683 or visit dreamcatchers.com to find out how to sign up today.
Imagine a world where you're the key to unlocking confidence, where thinning hair becomes a thing of the past. With our non-surgical hair replacement classes, you'll learn from the very best, witnessing life-changing transformations that prove our methods work. Picture yourself confidently helping clients regain their hair and self-esteem. Our mentors will guide you every step of the way, ensuring your success. Join a rewarding career in hair restoration today. Transform lives with confidence. Your journey begins here.
My experience through this 2-day NSG training has been mind-blowing. I'm just so excited about where I can take my clients. I think it's going to change everything of how I move forward. I absolutely would recommend this to other stylists. The more you're involved with it and the more you see it, even in just 2 days, I already have a whole list of people in my head that I'm now going to contact that I wouldn't have even thought about 2 days ago. So I definitely see some potential here, and I would recommend it to anybody.
Stylists, get ready for the launch of our new and improved Dreamcatchers online extension education courses. Are you looking for a way to broaden your horizons as a hair artist while making profits beyond your wildest imagination? Sign up for Dreamcatchers online classes and see why we're the top choice for extension education. We made sure to cover every detail you need in order to set yourself up for success, taking our already comprehensive training and elevating it to the top level. You now have the opportunity to learn every extension method from highly educated stylists, and at a price point that blows all competition out of the water, all in the comfort of your own home. See an immediate incline in clients and cash flow, and witness the growth of your confidence and career in record time. Our online courses are more comprehensive than most in-person training, and you will have access to communication with our educators and a huge network of 6-figure stylists. With incredibly easy-to-navigate modules, hours of in-depth training, and the ability to purchase the highest quality hair in the industry, Dreamcatchers is the standard for professional hair stylists. Don't hesitate to elevate your career. Head to dreamcatchers.com and change the course of your life and the lives of your clients today.
Let's do this. Welcome back. We are here with some amazing products you may not know that we're giving away prizes. That's what we do here. So let's go with our first box charm. That's another sign up already. We just got back from commercial and already another sale. Okay, the boxy charm, Shelly Landis from Facebook.
Yeah. Congratulations. This is going to be packed with 5 full-size different makeup beauty things. So it's a really amazing prize. And where do they need to email their information to?
Info at
social media.
That's the other one.
Yeah,
social media at dreamcatchers.com.
Yes, you need to send your name, your address, and phone number. Yes, that's what
we're all on the same page now. Okay,
we made it. Just take a second.
So our second prize is. Let's see, who do we have? Or the curling iron. So we have Glamour by Megan.
Ooh, Glamour by Megan. So Glamour by Megan, go ahead, do the same thing. Email social media at Dreamcatchers with all of your information. This is incredible. It's an extra long barrel curling iron, which is really ideal for the extensions, and it's 1.25. So you're not going to get that super tight curly, but you're not going to get too big body weight. You can kind of play with it.
I love.
That's my favorite size.
All right.
Phenomenal.
And now we've got the amazing flat iron, and that is going to be Renee Love, and she's watching from YouTube.
Renee, congratulations. Again, this is a phenomenal flat iron. It's ultra thin, so you can really take those nice good sections and get it so straight. It's going to be amazing. Email social media at dreamcatchers.com. Name, address, phone number. Congratulations, guys.
And keep these questions coming, right? Because you never know if you may be a winner. Well, you're a winner if you sign up, but you get to be an additional winner.
Everybody gets to win.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Now let's head on over and catch back up with Jordan and see what she is doing now.
We are just starting the foundation for her extensions. So I am doing my subsections for my cylinders, making sure there's no crosshairs, leaving her enough hair in the cylinders to make sure that I have enough to sew into. She has, like I said, kind of finer hair. So I am using the smaller cylinders. And these are silicone lined as well, so they really protect the hair. That was one thing that I wasn't sure about before I started doing extensions was, am I clamping this down? Am I going to pinch that hair? Is it going to break off? No, there's a silicone lining in this, so I just take the pliers, slide them up, give it a little tap, make sure there's no elevation or crosshairs, slide it up where I need it to be, and then clamp it down, and then it's perfect. So.
And everything is in the kit that you're using.
Oh yes,
Right,
and
Jordan?
I love the kit. It's, I mean, it's totally complete. You can go right to work with that kit and take your first client.
And you can travel with it.
Oh, absolutely.
Dorothy,
Yes.
we are back at you.
Yeah. So I know that there was a question earlier about how do you clean a system?
Yes, that was one of the questions.
So I actually have Nick's system here. So kind of explaining which camera, this one, Janice, come closer. It'll be better with closer up. So this is Nick's other system that we took off of him. So I know Stacy kind of explained what she did or how she did it, but this is what it's going to look like when it comes off of the client. And you'll notice like he had the tape. He also had that clear bond in the middle here. So when you're working with this, you can see it already wants to kind of roll up over a period of time. He normally goes 2 weeks, but he went 3. So with this, back at the sink, what you really want to do is kind of push this stuff towards the middle. And you're going to start to see that this is coming off of his system. And tape is great because it generally kind of comes off almost as one through here. And you don't really need a whole lot. And it doesn't really leave too much residue. So you really want to work it away from the hairline, so away from the outside, working it all towards that middle until it's completely clear. So I know that was kind of a question, so I thought it would be kind of cool. Wasn't on cue to show, but I had it back there. But you literally just kind of pull it up and you can see how it just works. And I'll just work from side to side until I kind of like it and it's all removed. So just kind of fun tip on. Yeah.
And while you're on that, oh, here we go. More
There's a
sign-ups.
sign-up.
It's crazy.
Dorothy, another question while you were doing the NSG unit. They're asking what is the best type of adhesive to use?
Oh, that's a fabulous question. So there isn't a one size fits all when it comes to adhesive. And that's the phenomenal thing about the education that we give you is we teach you how to use multiple different applications.
So there's different types of
Yes, so
adhesive.
we have 3 different types of adhesives. We have our tape, which is an acrylic tape and it's breathable. So it's very generic. It's really, really suitable for just about anybody. But then we also have our clear bond, which is our acrylic adhesive. Great for people who live in humidity areas or humid areas or that sweat a lot, things like that, because it's really resistant. And then we also have our white bond. And our white bond is a water-based adhesive, so it's going to be a little bit thinner in viscosity and it's going to wear just a little bit longer in longevity. So it really just kind of depends on that human chemistry that you're working with and the environment that they're kind of in. So we teach multiple different ways. You can do hybrids. You can do liquid and liquid and tape, just liquid. It's kind of whatever the client really needs.
Absolutely. And to stay with this, they were asking about the application. So first about energy, how long does the application take?
Sure.
And then they're also asking for DC, how long the application takes as well.
Well, lucky for you, if you're certified in both, you'll know. So again, it really depends on your speed and how long you've been doing it. So I would say on average for kind of both applications, either extensions or hair replacement, it's about an hour to an hour and a half. Obviously, the more bundles of hair you install for extensions, the more time it's going to take. Or if you're coming back for a re-app, sometimes it gets, a little bit more stickier than other times. So it might take a little bit of while. So I would say once you get your time and your consistency down, it's about an hour to an hour and a half. If you're just starting, carve out a good 2 to 2.5 hours to make sure you have that much time and you're not kind of like stressing because you're new and like there's a whole thing in your chair.
So you can be a little more articulate.
Yeah, you just want to take your time and it comes in technique. Speed will come, so work on your technique, perfect that. Who cares how long it takes as long as it's a good job, they'll keep coming back.
And while we're staying with this, let's talk about the prices one more time. Signing up for both DC and NSG.
So signing up for NSG is online course is $9.99 and you get your entire kit and all of the online education videos, or you can take the hands-on class for $14.99, which again also includes a kit and you get to go in hands-on. If you sign up today, it's 5% off. So get that little bit of a discount. With NSG, that averages to be about 100 to 150 bucks.
Well, that's a big savings.
Yeah, and then let's see, Dreamcatchers. If you take the online course, it's $4.99. You get your entire kit and the online videos, which we're super excited. We just launched our new portal, all fresh videos, so go watch them.
That's a good thing to mention, new videos.
All new videos. So we've had our online education for a long time. And if you've been with us for a long time, Marlis and I have really kind of like upped them over the years. But we just launched our brand new videos that are super fun, super, super in depth. We're really actually kind of proud of them, if we do say so ourselves.
Right on cue, she walks in.
Oh, left and right-handed.
Is there anything you want
always.
to add to that about the videos, the new videos?
Oh man, we're just so proud of what we've been able to really
Yeah.
with this education program over the last 4 years. And yeah,
Revamp it. It's not just any old extension line. You get more than what meets the eye, for sure.
my mic's not on. I gotta talk loud for a second.
Mic problems.
My problems.
Because I want to hear more about these videos. So
There's some more
so
sales.
because we talk about evolving. So there's definitely more
100%.
and more videos for people to learn, to get more educated, and just to really hone in on the craft.
Yes, like when I first started with Dreamcatchers, it was only eye tips. That was all they had. The OGs know what I'm talking about. And then they added tape ins later on. And so then when I started working with the company, within a year, we launched K-tips and wefts. And Dorothy and I really just started adding more and more things. Before it was just adjustments and refusions. We added row by row refusions. We just started growing and adding more and more. And
Left
so,
and right-handed.
Left and right-handed. We don't just teach one. And both of us have learned from each other that we can both actually teach ambidextrously. So she can teach left-handed people. I can teach right-handed people. We've learned how
You guys
to
are
flip
quite
it.
the team.
No one
We really are. They call us either
Morphe
or Darling. More than
Yeah, their regular name very often.
It's kind of a joke around
But
here.
it's cute.
Yeah, it definitely is. And so we've loved, and even with these new ones, like when we did our first ones back, I think we filmed them in late 2020. It didn't have like hybrid installs and different things like that. Now we've showed how you can take it even to the next level. So we're really super proud of everything that we've done. We teach a no-show row. I'm telling you right now, you cannot with any company get a full education that's going to teach you 4 methods and a no-show row for $699.
It's impossible.
I dare somebody to find me that good of education for that price. It's not going to happen. We give so much because, you know, we're not in it trying to, like, we want to give great education. We're not trying to charge $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 like some places are. We want to give everybody the opportunity to do this and to better their lives, better their career, and just take it to the next level for them behind the stylist to get towards that goal, which every stylist wants to meet, of 6 figures. Like that's where people want to be so they can provide for their family. So, and just live a great life, and you really can.
And having fun doing it.
100%. So,
And you know what I also like, as I've noticed so much, is that when people and your clients, they say, hey, I have an idea, you guys really actually take that in. And that's why I think you've expanded so much, because you listen to what the
100%.
customer is saying.
oh
right?
yeah, people know, like they can reach out to us all the time. We were literally in Armstrong's call today, and a girl, recognized and stopped us and was like, I want to set up a class with you guys. And that was like such a cool experience. I'm like, reach out to me, we'll get your class set up. So, looking to get one set up here in Dallas. So it's really amazing that we get to connect in our industry in such a way and bring people together and create a community that we love to call the Dream Team.
And definitely the dream team, because I've been here firsthand and seen when someone calls customer service and they have a question. You stopped everything. I remember this, and you went over on the phone and made sure to talk to them. And that's, you can't get that everywhere.
No, you really can't. So we really do care to just such a personal level that we want to connect with our stylists and we want to support them. It's not, hey, we're just going to give you this education and we're done with you.
And that's
you
how a lot
need
of companies are.
anything.
Notice it's like we're done.
We help people through, like, they're like, oh my God, my client's coming in today. What do I do? Should I do this or this? And we help guide them in steps and really walk them through how to be successful.
And once you're part of the Dreamcatchers or NSG family, it's for life.
It is for life. It is for life. As long as you can put up with our craziness, we are here. So one thing I want to talk about just real quick, because
Yes.
I just washed this wet, is just 2 seconds of home care. Whenever you are towel drying, you
Okay.
don't want to be rough. You want to squeeze. You want to squeeze the water out, because what this is going to do is you're not roughing up the cuticles. So you never want to be taking a towel and drying your hair real
Yeah.
rough. You got to be gentle and gently squeeze. And then just a little pro trick. If you're in a hurry,
Learn some tricks.
and you want to get the hair dried faster, get even a little bit more after you do it with that, because paper towels are super absorbent, you can give one more just a little squeeze and get a little bit of that excess water out. It's going to make it just a little bit faster to get it dry. So see, it was able to get just a little bit more out than what the towel could.
And
So,
look at no color on the. On the
yeah, no color either. Got it rinsed good.
Here we go. Scares me every time.
Stacey, where are we at now?
So I have
You washed, right? And rinsed.
yes, and so now I'm blow dry, and then I'm also going to start doing her scalp prep. Thank you, there. Now
Can we hear Stacy?
So yeah, I've just gotten her bio hair all rinsed, color off, and I'm gonna start getting her scalp prepped after dried.
Now, you know what? People are asking NSG and also with the Dreamcatcher, Stacy, they want to know, can they get curly hair, straight hair? Like, what kind of hair can they have?
Yes, you can get customized textures. We have body wave, medium curl, tight curl. It's just a variety of textures that you can get, and then just wavy as well and straight.
That's great, because so many people are asking that, you know, depending on the customer, they're not sure, you know, not one fits all.
Right. And with NSG, there are options for custom orders. So that way, if it's something that we don't have in stock, like a straight or wavy, then you can make custom orders on both companies.
Fantastic. That's great to know. Thank you, Stacy. We're going to head on over here. Jordan's now really laying it in now.
Yeah, so we've got our weft. I do need to dry it. I don't want to be too loud on set for you, but I do need to dry that.
Okay.
And we're going to be putting that in. So that'll go right above here, basically.
There we go. Okay.
And then we'll be using a veil of her own hair around this. Now, what's really cool is that you can decide how much hair do you how much color do you really want to pop. So when you layer your wefts, you can do 2 wefts on top of each other, or you can do a no-show row. So sometimes I'll do the darker weft on the bottom. And then sometimes if I want it a little bit more blended, I'll do the vivid weft underneath and then the dark weft on top to blend it. But because she has such thick, dark, natural hair, we're going to do the dark weft underneath, the vivid weft on top, and then her hair will go over it. But you can see how even with the weft underneath, it's a little bit different of a pattern, but you can't tell it's still patterned, and it all kind of flows.
It looks beautiful.
Thanks.
It looks gorgeous.
Would you ever do it to your hair?
I would, and I like pink and purple. So that would be the one I would get.
Answer me right now in front of the world.
Don't
I
lie.
would do all pink, like the
Hey,
Barbie.
pink would suit you very well.
Dorothy, so they want to know again, I know we're kind of reiterating, but we want to make sure that we answer these questions. Does the class price include NSG and Dreamcatcher's education?
So that is a great question. Unfortunately, it isn't. They are 2 individual prices. But when you do purchase one, and then you can get 5% off of the other. So you can get up to 10% if you purchase both of them today, because you can get NSG and DC, but it's not one combined price.
Okay, and they were asking, you can take both classes.
Oh, yes, please. Please. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you're going to be able to help both men and women. You know, hopefully you do have that kind of in your clientele already. I know some people are like, I haven't touched a man's head in forever. They're like, I would get nowhere near extensions. But if you do have that kind of mix of clientele, it's fantastic, because you're going to have help for somebody. You're going to have help for both. It doesn't matter if you have hair or not. Everyone's like, oh, can you help this? I'm like, actually, I can. Let me give you some hair. So I think it's amazing being certified in both. And you never know who's going to need it. It's like, oh my God, my brother. Oh my God, my friend's husband. And you're like, yes, please bring him in. Like, let me help him. And it's really kind of beautiful. It's actually really beautiful.
Yeah. No, I love that, because you don't ever want to be complacent when you're craft. You want to keep expanding,
and this
evolving.
is definitely like on the upswing, I think, you know, especially with like COVID hair loss and stuff like that.
Oh, right.
And then just life and all those things. I know we're going more organic, but there's a lot of things that you can't change, and you want to be able to help. Age, right? We don't age.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to help them. So I think always kind of upping your craft and never staying stagnant, like you said. And these are luxury services, so you're going to be able to get luxury prices.
And then you're at the top of your game, plus that means that you're making more money.
Yep. Yes, please.
And that's what it's all about. So here we go. Now walk us through this now.
So I was just kind of brushing it out and playing with it. This is on sideways, so FYI. I was just kind of looking at it, but I wanted to show you guys how that soft color is. And you can just see that little difference between the green that's right through here, right through there, and then it kind of transitions to more of that blue, kind of like aqua sage as it dries, because it's a little shiny right now. When it dries and gets more matte, it's going to kind of give that like sage type of effect. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm just kind of brushing it out, getting it ready. I do have to dry the base, because when you apply a system, it can be damp, but the base needs to be dry. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this off so that I can prep his front hairline right here for when I'm going to put it on. So, jeez, every time.
Sign up.
Another sign up. Every time you hear that. So yeah, so I'm just kind of getting it ready to be able to prep his front hairline with that tape adhesive that we had talked about earlier.
Dorothy, I love this question. Can you guys speak on selling points to convince men to get the system? What are some things that you would do to convince men? This is this barber asking,
Your
how
wife
does he
said.
get his, yeah.
Your wife wants you to have it. Just kidding. No, because I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's why not. I don't think we shouldn't have to explain ourselves all the time why we want to do these things. And I think it's something that men don't realize how much it does affect them when they're thinning their hair, whether it's from age, genetics, or anything
And the
like
confidence.
That.
I mean,
and so yeah, it's a matter of confidence. That I was yelling.
Well, it's a blow dryer. Sorry.
It's a matter of confidence, and it just makes you feel so much better, and you don't know until you try it. And the worst case, if you don't like it, you can take it off, right? It's not anything worse than what they're already currently doing. So I say why not, because you never know if you're going to like it or not, and it's going to give you that kind of confidence back and bring you back to having that high level and being like, this is my hair.
Right.
And women do stuff to their hair all the time. I don't see why men can't do it either. They don't need to be so vain. Like,
And
if you
most
wanna
men,
make-
when I
look
speak
good,
to them,
do
that's
good.
usually about that they feel like they're getting insecure because they're balding, so they're always wearing baseball hats or a cowboy hat or whatever,
Always,
right?
Always, yeah.
And they don't want their hat off.
And they, yeah, exactly. They don't, like Josh, we never even knew he was
I didn't even know
balding
either.
at all because he wore a beanie 24/7. And then we're like, oh my God, now it makes sense on why he was wearing it. So,
And now look at him rocking it.
yeah, rocks it all the time. And it's so funny because he gets so many compliments. And he's like, would you believe me if I said this wasn't mine? And people are shocked. And I think like,
Well, it looks, it's so natural. It's so
yeah,
real
that's
looking.
What I was gonna
you
say is
know?
a lot of men or people are against it because they're like, oh, it's a toupee.
It's
gonna,
toupee,
like, flap."
right? And it's going to
like,
fall over when I'm in the sun
yeah,
or in the
back
heat.
in the day, back in the day. But with the technology that we have now, the base system that we have, the adhesives, it's phenomenal. It's not just going to fly off at all. And it's going to color match because we teach you how to do it. So it's not going to be that
You
toupee.
cannot fail with this team. I'm telling you right now. There's no way.
Fail proof.
Funny story with Josh the other day. We were going to teach our Tampa class, and him and Janice were like a couple of people behind me, and I was talking to this older couple next to me, and they were like, "Oh, why are you going to Florida?" And I told them what we were doing, and then I said, "Hey, you see that guy about 3 people back?" And they were like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Would you believe he's bald?" And they were like, "What?" No.
Give
So
all
we're
the
like
secrets.
walking, onto the plane, talking about Josh a few back, and they just.
But it
couldn't
looks
believe
so
it.
real. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know. Remember, I was shocked when
Yeah.
he said he had his, when I was like, oh.
He never minds if we put his business out
Yeah.
there like that.
Yep.
So yeah,
Even on a plane.
Even on anywhere, we'll give it. In an elevator, we did it to him.
So
Oh, yeah.
someone's asking, how much do the hair pieces cost?
that with you, if you get signed up,
Yep.
we can always talk about that because we do keep our prices private for our stylists because that way in the salon they have the choice to charge what they want. We are going to have a general consumer price, which is going to be $7.99. We haven't released it yet, but soon we are going to be allowing it to general public. But for certified stylists, they are going to get a special wholesale price for that.
Got it. Fantastic. I like this question. They want to know if you have a class where you can teach how you make the pieces, actually putting the extensions together. Is that something you do?
No, that's proprietary information.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
done by
thought,
our
yeah.
manufacturers.
Yeah, that's manufactured.
So, but we have Chris has talked about it for years. The owner about how one time we want to take a film crew, go to the manufacturer, and potentially eventually maybe show that process. So, and just kind of how it's created because it really is a fascinating process.
And the best hair.
Oh yeah, because I can essentially kind of tell you how it's made.
Yeah, in our manual, especially for DC,
We
kinda go
have
through
these
the
very
production
cool
process.
shanks. I can have someone grab one. Maybe Jen, would you mind grabbing a shank?
Shank
Just ask
us.
Chris. He'll know exactly what we're talking about. And so the hair comes in this kind of raw process. And then what they can do is decide from there what method that they're going to do. And so for wefts, there's 2 different ways that wefts can be made. So they take a piece of fabric, hand tied is where it's tied around the piece of fabric. And that's why if you cut it, it will come unraveled. But machine made is where they flip the hair over that band and then they sew it on. But what happens is you get that itchy mustache or beard. But with ours, it's a hybrid. It's looped completely all the way over. That way you don't get those short, itchy hairs. And so that's how weft's made. With eye-tips, they literally by hand, they take that raw hair and then they use our special polyurethane that they do and they put it in there essentially and they use their fingers and they're all custom made and rolled. And with tapes, they put it down almost like in a long piece and then it's like they put it over at the top and make the double mesh netting on our tapes. It's really cool. And then K-tips, yeah, same thing. They have a little machine and they hand press it. Dorothy's got a shank. Just don't smack me with it this time. I'm just kidding. Where'd she go with the shank?
Oh, Dorothy's
Come
coming.
here. Bring the shank. So yeah, so this is what sales.
More sales.
So this is what a raw shank looks like. So whatever gram weight they're doing, they take a piece of it away and then they put whatever the bonding method is on the top to create them. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like we've had these have been around forever and we love these things. They're so fun to play with.
I was about to say, right? It's like therapeutic.
I mean, and this is just pure European raw hair. It is, you know, that's why our quality is so good, because we source the best hair and we make sure that everything that comes in is top grade. We send, we are big about quality. Every single shipment that comes in, we send some off to go under a microscope and make sure that quality is top notch.
Fantastic.
And if it doesn't come back at a good grade,
that one gets thrown out.
Somebody's getting in trouble. Yeah, it's not happening. So we work so hard to make sure that we keep our quality high.
So someone asked, the NSG systems, are those available to purchase even if you haven't been certified? Is that a silly question?
Well, that would be that general.
Question.
That would be when we do open it up for general consumers. It's going to be that $7.99 if they want to do it. But why would you not want to get certified? That way you can get that wholesale price. You can get access to products that you won't be able to get access to if you're not certified.
If you're a consumer, we can help you find an NSG certified client
100%.
or stylist so that you can do it there as well. So if you're a consumer and you want it, let us know. We can help you find those certified people. And then if you're just a stylist, then you should get certified. I will say we have some exciting news that we're going to be talking to you guys about after the next break that has to do with lots of money and lots of hair. So I know that we're super excited. It's something that we've...
Another sign up.
Every time. Something we've been working on for a little while and we're super excited about it.
Marlis, also I want to ask you about the texture again. Someone asked, do you have Afro style hair available as well?
So right now what we have...
That's the exact question.
Yes, so we have ABW, and
ATC.
ATC and AMC. And so all of those have a little bit more of that coarse texture. So
Okay,
the one
great.
that's just the A, that's going to give you kind of that natural perm straight type
Okay.
feel. The ABW is going to have just a little bit more soft wave. Then the AMC gets a little bit tighter. And then the ATC is kind of micro pattern.
Okay.
We are planning on in the future, maybe hopefully later this year, to be coming out with more, even some more curl patterns as well, even a little bit tighter 4As, 4Cs, that type of thing. So yeah, we're working on expanding those a little bit. We just really want to make sure that we keep that quality high, because you know it's not a process we want to rush. We want to make sure that everything comes back perfect for ourselves.
So that's answer is yes.
Yes. So we have
we
some.
hear you.
We have some, and we hear you.
We're working.
We're working for more.
We're
in the
working.
future, for sure.
We hear you guys, but keep asking, keep demanding it, because we're going to keep making it, trying to happen. All the things that you want, color, textures, let us know, because it's something, like we said, we never want to stay stagnant, and we want to kind of make that happen for you guys. So tell us what you want.
And we listen to you. Yeah, we'll tell us what you
Absolutely,
want.
that's what I love. Dorothy, this is a question, I've seen it now 3 times, or Marlis, you can answer as well.
Yes.
How long are the classes in person and online? What is the difference?
So for Dreamcatchers, the hands-on class is going to be 1 day. Whoop, another sound. And then for NSG, the hands-on class is 2 days. The biggest advantage, I mean, we really do go so in detail with our online training that you can get so much from A to Z. We get a lot of tips and tricks, and you get to see us do it on a live model. Now, the hands-on, and I love the combination of both together. I tell everyone that takes a hands-on, watch the online training as well, because even if you take hands-on, you're going to get access to those online trainings.
And you're going to learn something there as well.
Yes, and so they'll get to see us do it on a live model versus in class, we're doing it on a mannequin. Now, but in a hands-on class, they get to help us, or we get to help them, because a lot of times if you take an online class, if there's any mistakes that happen behind the chair, you almost have to figure those out. But when we are in person with them, we get to show them this is what happened and this is how you can fix it. But even if it happens, they take the online and they have anything, all they got to do is say, hey, this happened, how do I navigate it? And we're going to be there to help. We are always there for our stylists.
Okay, this is fantastic. Well, we're going to another commercial.
Yes, but real quickly,
we got something else.
You need to pay attention. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to be announcing something huge. And we'll give you more details when we get back from the commercial.
This is going to be fun. Don't go away, NSG and Dreamcatchers. We'll be back.
Attention all certified Dreamcatcher stylists.
Get ready to showcase your talent in the upcoming Dreamcatchers Battle of the Strands competition. Dreamcatchers is giving back to our amazing stylists. We love your work, so why not put it on display? Let us celebrate your phenomenal hair transformations to show our appreciation. This exclusive event is for members of the DC Stylist Circle only. So, if you're not part of the DC Stylist Circle yet, what are you waiting for? It's free. Just simply join to become a member and submit your entry. Picture this. Cash prizes await the top 3 winners with $5,000 for third place, $10,000 for second, and a whopping $20,000 for first place, all in cash. Submit your best video of your Dreamcatchers hair transformation install for a chance to win big. The competition will be judged by an exceptional panel of experts with extensive experience in color, photography, and education, ensuring the highest standard of evaluation. Remember, with every purchase of 4 bundles of hair, you get 1 entry. Our Battle of the Strands competition starts this Friday, March 1st. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to shine and elevate your career with Dreamcatchers.
My name is Michelle Beamer, and I attended NSG training in Dallas, Texas. My experience in my 2-day NSG training was amazing. I am so excited to be able to offer something new to people that we have never been able to help before. I 100% recommend this training to any stylist looking to add something that's going to change their clients' lives and put more money in their pockets.
Introducing our online education. Are you tired of seeing outrageous pricing for hair classes that barely scratches the surface in education? Look no further. Prepare for a revolution in your career. NSG is introducing our online certification class, your gateway to mastery in non-surgical hair replacement. At NSG, we believe in propelling talent to new heights. Our online classes aren't just educational. They're a journey to excellence behind the chair. Unlock the secrets of non-surgical hair replacement with our cutting-edge online courses. From foundational techniques to advanced hybrid methods, we've got it all. Enroll now to access exclusive content and join a community of like-minded professionals. If you believe you are ready to take the next step in your career, go to nsghair.com or call at 844-674-2932 and let the journey to excellence begin. All of this for $9.99. That's a saving of $500. Sign up for an online class today.
We are back, and we've got some fun prizes to give away because when you're asking questions here, you're also going to get some nice prizes. And Stacy, what do we have first?
So the prize I'm giving away is a Babyless curling iron. It's amazing. It's one of the longer barrels, perfect for extensions, perfect on your clients. I used one of these today, so I do love it. And it is going to Liang Wong from Facebook. Congratulations. Send us your information to social media at dreamcatchers.com.
Yeah, all your information, then you're going to get your prize. Jordan, what do we got? Because
I have the Babyless flat iron. So it's really nice because it's a very thin plate, which was great on my model who has wavier hair. So I was able to get really close to her scalp with this. So it's definitely an excellent flat iron for extensions, for clients, and it goes up to 450 degrees. So this one is going to Selena Vanderpool, who is on Instagram.
And social media at dreamcatchers.com. And I believe
we got one more.
We've got one more.
Yeah.
So keep those questions coming because you're getting some great education and you're getting a prize.
Yeah, we have a blow dryer also by Babyless Pro, and that one is going to Adianes, I believe on YouTube, Adianes. So Adianes.
Yep,
Guessing.
great.
Yes.
And make sure you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and now I think we're into some money.
Oh,
nice. As we say that,
more sales,
signups. Marlis, what do we got here? Because this looks like a game show, like a Price is Right.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to let Dorothy kick it off and tell you.
Yeah, so I'll start it off. So we're super excited because those of you who have been with us know that we have our closed community group called the Dreamcatcher Stylist Circle. So it's an open group only for certified stylists with Dreamcatchers, and it's really kind of a format to have open conversation, go back and forth, whether my client's moving, hey, what's your feedback? but we thought it'd be really fun to kind of have a friendly or not friendly competition with everybody. So we really want all of you to join together, and we're having a competition. So, and the fun thing about this competition is you're actually going to win a cash prize, which doesn't happen very often, but we're super excited. This one is going to happen somewhat often. And you just have to be a certified stylist, be in the Dreamcatcher certified circle. So if you're not in there, go there now, because you want to join and you want to be in on this competition. I'm just going to give you one rule. You're going to have to purchase 5 bundles of hair and create an entire total look of a reel. And I'm going to let Marlis kind of give you other details of that.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic. And not only, you can do this more than once. You're already going to be buying hair for your client. And this is an opportunity to even gain more clients as well. And every head of hair you buy is going to give you another submission. But you have to be part of the Dreamcatcher Stylist Circle. You have to be certified with us. And the prizes are going to be, for third place, $5,000.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
For second place, $10,000.
The price is right.
For first place, $20,000. So first, second, and third place. And the cool thing is, she's a judge. I'm a judge. Jordan is one of our judges. So you've got 3 of your 6 judges here. Also, our other judges are going to be Ruben Vargas,
out of LA,
Hair by Rue, and Geraldine Gazarza.
Oh yeah, Geraldine.
And Jessica Powers Paint. And so
all over the country, we got people from everywhere.
And they are all specialists in their fields, extensions, color, so many things. And you can do, it's not just extensions, you can do braids, you can do vivid colors. Show your skills and everything you can do with those extensions. And so don't just stop at an install. Show us what you can do and get that recognition from your peers. And we would love to see what you're going to do. It starts March 1st. And it's going to run all the way till April 15th. So you've got to join the Stylist Circle and get certified.
Oh, that's more than all this money.
Yes. I know.
Just by
Don't you
doing what you
yes.
And you can enter more than once. I don't know if you said that.
Yeah, oh,
so
good.
You
Okay.
can do multiple entries. It's not just one time. So.
And when does that end? March 1st it starts.
And
March
it goes
1st.
to April 15th.
April
so
15th. So that's a month and a half.
Weeks.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So start looking for your people now. Get your models in.
And the competition's going to be fierce. I know.
100%.
We can tell.
We can't wait.
So let's get back in here. Stacy, where are we at now?
So I have a couple things I want to talk to y'all about with what I'm doing with Miss Lynn. Earlier there was a question about adhesive and what's best per person or per client. And Miss Lynn has been wearing a system for a long time, so she knows exactly what she likes. And she does a combo of our white bond and our tape. So I have already placed the white bond on. It goes on white, and then now I can tell it's done because it is clear now. So I'll go in and I will start putting her tapes, and she gets just a perimeter of our NSG tape. And then around her hairline, I already have that tape with our customized tapes. And so she will have her application with a double adhesive. But another thing is that since she has been wearing it for so long, she knows what she likes. So it's so customizable. I pick her mold before I even get started with any adhesives, and we are able to use these on every client. They have their first initial one that's made when they come in, and then we use these each appointment that they come in. So if you see, I have her hairline with a grease pencil marked out, so I know exactly where her system will lay whenever it's time to be put on. So the NSG is so customizable for each client, for each situation. You know, when you have your mold and all the tools that we give you, it's a win-win.
You know, there's a question I want to ask Miss Lynn. They asked, as the hair grows back, you know, and you've got the system already on, does it itch? Is there anything, dryness or anything that they want to know at all helps? I'm going to bring her over here.
I would say no at this stage, but in the beginning, when it's your first application, you know, you've got all these weird sensations you've never had before. So that it's a little bit, it's just unfamiliar. But I think too, a more precise answer would be, it depends on if you have the head shaven or not. Because it's my understanding that some women choose not to have their head shaved. You know, maybe it's just a personal reason. I actually prefer it because I think it gives such a much tighter fit. Yeah. And so what I find, quite frankly, because I've been doing this a long time, my hair actually doesn't grow very fast under there. So that also helps eliminate that sensation of itchiness or whatever. But the other thing I think that's most important is care for it. When I first got it, I was like, oh, I'm going to mess it up if I wash it. Oh, it's going to fall off. What if I mess it up? And then if you don't wash it, then you've got all your natural oils and, perspiration and what have you that's really working against the bond. So the best thing to do to eliminate any itching or sensations like that is just do a shampoo. And I mean, I shampoo, I condition, I blow dry, I do everything just like I've always done. And that's what's so great about it.
She's a great client.
Do you want to add anything to this?
She just has an amazing story. She's been with NSG since the beginning, and we just love her so much.
Well, I love you more.
But it has been life-changing. So that's
there's no question. I mean, I was somebody who was born with alopecia, and it got worse and worse, and to the point that one day somebody in an airport asked the TSA person, said, "Oh, honey, what kind of cancer do you have?" I was devastated and so embarrassed. And then at that point I thought, well, let me try a wig. So I tried the wig for about 3 or 4 years. And then, there's all the hassles of that. I mean, it was like, yeah, people stop saying, oh, what kind of cancer do you have? But then it looks like a wig. And then I'm like, what if somebody pulls it off? Or what if it blows off? And when I found this, it was just life-changing. I mean, it's just natural. It's mine. I do what I want.
And the same way I saw her walk in, remember the first time, I didn't even know that you were one of the models, and then all of a sudden I looked like, wow. I mean, it is so real looking. You would never, ever tell.
No.
At all.
And I change the color sometimes and the cut and the style. And so and that's something I couldn't do with all of the alopecia. I was very, very limited in what I could do in terms of style and cut and even color. So it really has just expanded my world to a life of freedom once again. And, I'm not limited on activities. Like if somebody says, oh, let's go swimming or let's go on a motorcycle or whatever, there were years I would pass all that up. And now I don't. No.
Now she's living.
She's living.
Living it up, living her best life.
Yes.
And I think we speak a lot, Stacey, on the men for NSG, but I think it's important to talk about the women as well. And when you speak about the alopecia, it's another sign up. I think that's important.
It's very important. And being able to be a DC stylist and certified in NSG, you get kind of to go hand in hand. You might have a client that wears extensions. You might have a client that, you can appeal to everyone and be able to open your books to anyone that you can tell.
I think I just love that it makes such a huge difference.
A huge difference.
As well. That's, I think, the biggest thing. I love that. So thank you so much, Ms. Lynn and Stacey. I'll be back. Marlis, what's going on now? I know you're blow drying. You're not.
Okay, well that works too. So we're getting it all dry now and everything. And then I'm going to kind of show the difference when it's all done between if she wants it to be a little bit more discreet, she can wear it straight and just kind of let her dark hair cover over it and let it hide. But towards the end, we're also going to do curls. And when you have those curls, you're going to see that color really pop out. So she wants to wear it more bold. And so we're going to show different ways where, ones like this can be a lot more discreet and just really nice. So
it looks beautiful too.
I know.
It's so pretty and natural.
Those colors is absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I'm so excited. I love doing vivids. I haven't got to do any in a minute, and I'm like, yes, it like feeds my soul.
Marlis, for people who just joined the show, we talked about the vivids in the very beginning. What can you add to that so people who just joined us know, oh, we're doing vivids, we're doing a lot of
Absolutely. We wanted to shake it up. We don't, we always want to, of course, talk about extensions at NSG units because it is the foundation of who we are and what we provide. But there's so many different aspects of our industry that just, really allow you to do so many things behind the chair. And you can do so much with extensions, with color. You can do non-commitment pops of color that aren't vivid. You could do, if someone has like jet black hair, but they're like, oh, I'm afraid to bleach my hair, you could give them some caramel highlights. Like there's so many options of what you can do. And so we really want to give a very well-rounded education. And, you know, vivids are just so fun. They're a really fun part of our industry. Seeing some of the creations all the time on social media and the things that people are able to create is just phenomenal. Vivids last longer with extensions, so it really is so nice to pair the two together.
Instead of having it in your own hair and having it.
And just like what Jordan did, she was able to lay it down and create this cool pattern that you wouldn't be able to create. So while it's on the client's head, you can lay it out on the table and you can really create these fun, cool patterns. So we did that once before. Her and I got together up in Schenectady, New York, and we did a fun, you know, prism one. And then we did like throwback to like the 80s retro. So I literally painted like an old roller skate rink on a weft. And so it's really cool and amazing the different things that you can do to bring out that creativity in yourself in the industry. So
we haven't talked about the kit and everything that it includes as well as the price. So because people are asking that they want to know the price, the discount, all of it.
Awesome. So just a reminder, because I know we talked about it a little bit at the beginning, we are starting to film tomorrow. Jordan's going to be the first one filming. We're going to do a color education course. And so it's going to be vivids, mushroom colors, you know, those ashy tones, blondes,
styling,
braiding, tons of things in this. It's going to come with a very amazing kit that is going to be, I believe, $4.99 for the online course. And then for dream catchers, our online course for all 4 of our methods with that beautiful case we displayed earlier is $4.99. And then the hands-on is $6.99. Tonight, you can get 5% off. And if you are certified at NSG and want to take a DC course, you get an additional 5% off. So it makes it 10. Now,
and that's like 100, 150. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it adds up pretty quickly. And then with NSG, the hands-on course is going to be $14.99 and the online is going to be $9.99. Again, 5% off tonight. If you're a DC stylist, you get an additional 5% off. So that's 10% off. And like Dorothy talked about earlier, you can do payments online. So there's really a lot of options to make this. And you can get it back in one client. You really can. And then some. You can get back.
It's an investment, Marlise, at the end of the day.
It's always an investment. I mean, education is not, you know, not always free, but we try to give it at such a good price that anybody can have the opportunity to start and better their career. So.
Now, do you have time? Because I know we want to see the kit one more time. Can we go look at the kit?
Yes, we can go look at the kit.
I know they want us to look at the kit one more time. So let's look at the kit. Get everything that you get in this beautiful DC.
Yes, so you're going to get these decals. You can put them on your salon window. You can put them on, I've seen people put them on their car.
Mm-hmm.
Is the mic on? There we go. And so then when you open it up, let's pop this baby. You are going to have this phenomenal manual. This thing has literally everything you need. We have diagrams, we have head sheets. We tell you how to set up your tray properly, what you would need for each type of install. So many different things. We teach you a no-show row. It's just absolutely phenomenal, and we make sure we keep this thing nice and up to date. You're going to get training. Oh, never fail. You're going to get all 4 of our systems training here. That way you can learn how to do every single one of these installs. Because, you know, we all have our favorites that we love to do, but having that knowledge of all 4 is so important, because that way, even if a client, say a client comes in and they had K-tips in and they want to switch to West, if you don't know how to remove
you got to turn them down.
You got to turn them away, and you can't do it. So it's important to know all 4, even if you don't plan on offering all 4, because you never know who's going to come in to your chair.
That's a great point.
And so it's important really to learn all 4. And then we're going to have double-sided tape, a pop socket. We have an apron. We have a cape. We have solvent to remove your K-tips and your tape ends, cleanser. We got clip catchers. We have, you know, Velcro strips. We have a weft kit. We have cylinders for both wefts. And we have it for the eye-tips as well, 6 and 4 different colors.
I love this.
We got our beautiful little threader with the little beads.
Which is gorgeous, though. I like the rhinestones.
And we have 59 colors for now. And
we're always adding.
We're always adding. And then we have our amazing K-tip heating tool, our rainbow toolkit, which is phenomenal, a comb. We really give you
the
everything
tripod,
you need.
so you can also show the great work you're doing.
Bluetooth selfie stick. That thing is absolutely awesome. So we really give you everything you need to get started. You're not missing anything.
This is fantastic, Marlise. I
Yes.
love this. I don't want to bother you because I know you're busy, but I had to get that down one more time.
Come bother me. I want
Yes.
to show you this kit.
So let's show the NSG kit, Dorothy.
Yes, because I know we just talked about DC, and obviously it's great to have both. But when it comes to the NSG kit, like we mentioned earlier, you literally get everything you need, not only for the hands-on class, the online class, but even to kind of start your clientele. So we have the entire manual, start to finish.
The Bible for NSG, just like with the
Yes,
DC
Bible
that
for
Marla
NSG.
showed us.
It's going to show you how to do a mold, how to start a client, how to do a re-app, how to cut it, how to style it. I'm coughing. What causes hair loss? How do you prevent hair loss? What are the remedies out there right now? All those different kinds of things. All of that is in here. And then when you get the online course and you get access to it afterwards, there's also theory videos that we've done that give you everything as well. So you're going to get access to those. You get an entire training system through here. So it's the actual European certified hair that you get to use. It's not just a training system. These are the actual systems that you can purchase as well. It comes fancier when you purchase it, but it comes like this in the kit.
And people are asking, do you get the mannequin?
Yeah, you get the mannequin head and the stand, which is great. So you get a mannequin head that's bald. I can show him to you. Let's see.
Yeah, because a couple people asked that before.
Yeah.
If they actually get.
So he's a little bit used and abused, so don't mind him. But they come like this so that you actually have in, like, let's just say alopecia or full balding area to be able to work with and apply to your client. But then we also have a little bit further down where if you needed to expand it, you could, depending on what your client wants or needs. And then after the training class, he stays with you because like I used for Nick, I just used a couple of my T-pins, pinned it on, the system was over, and that's where you guys were able to see me foil. So
that's great that you can get that. That's
it's
included.
like indefinite. He stays with you.
You need to hire
He becomes your new salon or barbershop mascot. So you do get that, right? So good.
And it's good to stand.
Yep, you get the stand. You get the
Another sign up.
Fabulous trimmers. So these are the incredible, most up-to-grade, highest technology of trimmers. And we really kind of go over what's most important about getting your client ready, why trimmers might be best versus like a straight razor or a foiler or something like that. You get all of your different adhesives. So you get your white bond, you get your...
and that was one of the questions, Dorothy, about the different adhesives.
You get your white bond, which is our water-based adhesive. You get your clear bond, which is our acrylic-based adhesive. And then we also give you tape in here. And with our tape, let's see, sometimes it takes muscles to get these out. This is our acrylic tape that is breathable, but then we also give you cloth tape, which has a lot of different benefits for many different reasons. And those who have been doing hair replacement for a while probably know of cloth tape because it's kind of tried and true. So we really actually give you 4 different types of adhesives. And then we give you all of the goodies to make a mold, remove the system, cleanse the system. You get scissors and razors. So like in through here. You get all of this. So the tweezers, these are literally your best friend. Feather razors, so you can start cutting. These can either be utilized for cutting the system or prepping your system, whatever it is. So literally everything.
What else do we have back here?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much.
There's so much. You can go forever. This is your NSG cape. So it's your styling cape, non-chemical. And then we have our headband, which is really kind of fun. One of our influencers, our developers, Phil, he helped us kind of design this and come up with it. And it's for your mold making, which is fantastic to hold the hair, hold the
we already mentioned
silicone in place.
here.
Yep, those are some scissors. Those are your big, hefty scissors. So literally anything you can think of comes in your kit. You're really set up for success. You can't go wrong. We give you everything.
And this is everything.
Everything.
And I do like that it is mobile. You can travel with this too.
Maybe in just a little bit, I'll put it on the thing. I won't do it right now because I'm already a little sweaty.
Yeah.
So towards the end, we'll roll away and I'll show you how to use it and put it onto the roller cart. It's phenomenal.
And let's continue. More sign-ups.
Yes.
Let's continue over here of what the progress you've made and what step are we at now?
Yeah. So when we look at Mr. Nick here, I just want to point out, just because it's going to go into what he has here, you'll see that I have his system and I have prepped his front hairline with that tape adhesive. So we teach multiple different ways on how to do adhesives, whether it's on your client or on your system through here. So we chose to just do that front hairline right through here on his system. And then over here on his actual human head, we've worked with our tape because he is an ice skater. Those of you who don't know him, he's phenomenal. He's in a lot of our different ads because he's been with us pretty much since the beginning too. So, but he's super, super active. Tons of competitions, ice skating, and all of
Which
that.
is huge to show that
yeah,
sweating, whatever, right? That,
literally,
that you can do.
And
do
it
it
flows
all.
in the wind. It doesn't fall off. So he's a prime example.
That's what I'm saying. Being an athlete,
Yes,
that's very
it's
important.
great. And so we're I was yelling again. We're utilizing the acrylic tape for a couple of reasons, because the acrylic isn't going to break down as fast, but it's also resistant to sweating, humidity, things like that.
Okay.
But it also, since it's breathable, it has these holes. It allows it to actually, if he does sweat, it does have the ability to leave the scalp area. And we're also
And to breathe. Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and we're utilizing the lace system for him, just emphasizing your scalp can breathe for that. If you want to, Janice, get a little bit closer.
Janice, get in here.
Because I just want to show you the kind of placement that we've chosen. I'm going to make you awkward and tilt your head. So we've kind of chosen this placement because he doesn't need full coverage. He takes really good care of his hair. He comes in every 2.5 to 3 weeks. So we're working with a perimeter outline through here of the tape. I did double layer it. And if you look, you can see that I didn't go both tapes all the way out to the outline because I didn't want it to get too bold. So I did slightly layer the two different tapes right here. So it's not too bold at that outline. But again, I'm doing that kind of exterior here. And like you saw, that front hairline is going to meet right up until his perimeter right there. And then just a little strip right down the middle, just to make sure that that middle doesn't have too much like movement in comparison to the exterior. So there isn't one application that fits best. There isn't one adhesive that fits best. It's really tailored to your clientele and exactly what you want to do. You can get creative with it. It's
One
fun.
of the questions, again, in case the people didn't see it, it came through, is how long does it take to put the system in for NSG?
So it really takes practice. But once you got your practice down, it's like an hour and a half or so from start to finish, whether it's starting a new system, creating the mold, putting it on, cutting it. That's brand new system, brand new install. Or when you're working with a re-app, those of you who were here earlier, I took off some of the adhesive from his previous system. So that can take a little bit of time, about an hour and a half or so. So when you're starting out, carve out like 2.5. But once you get your time and your practice down, an hour and a half is solid.
And another sign up, how many times can you use the same system? They're asking.
Ooh, that's a phenomenal question. So the great thing is we have a really durable base. Whether it's our French lace or our polyurethane base, it's extremely durable. So you're going to get a minimum of 4 to 6 months wear out of this hair. So that means
4 to 6 months.
Yeah, so he comes back to us roughly every 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 6, depending on the human. And we take it off, clean it, and then put it back on. So he's going to be able to wear this system for at least 4 to 6 months.
The same system.
Wow. Yep. With good care, you could easily go. He's worn some of them for like over a year.
Really?
Yeah. He's done it for a long time.
That's a lot of good maintenance on
It
his
is
part.
good maintenance. He's a great client, one of the ideals. But even if they're not not so good client, and they kind of push it out a little bit, it's
4 to
still
6 months.
extremely durable. Yeah, that's 4 to 6 months is like shy of what they could really get. Yeah.
Marlis, so how are we doing here?
Good.
Another sign up.
So I'm going to get ready, probably run it for our next commercial. I'm going to go ahead and blend the two together. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see the camera.
Yeah. There we go. Coming in.
So we have these really cool, beautiful colors. When it's down and straight like this, you can get a little bit of hiding. Am I not back on? This thing is giving me fits.
That's okay.
I got you. Here. Sorry, you got it. Okay, so yeah, we have these beautiful colors going on, and I can't wait to see it like all the new style. We're gonna trim it up and everything else like
Like you
that.
said, with the curls, then it's going to add a little bit peek through.
It's really gonna pop and just be something special. So I'm so excited. And again, our inspiration was like when you get a new printer and you do that test print, and you get those 4 lines. Because even on the weft, we added some like black in it as well. And so it has all the different colors. It has that black. It has that like magenta color. It has like that cyan blue. And then it has that kind of like, yellow green color. So I'm super excited. And it all kind of started from her just saying, I really like that kind of limeish green color. So
You created some magic here. We spoke about the NSG, how long that system lasts. Now, how long can the DC extensions last? Of course, the maintenance has a lot to do with it, but what is the actual time period that you think?
So it's all truly going to depend a lot on the client if they're doing the home maintenance properly. The colors depend as well, because of course, you know, the darker colors, they too tend to last a little bit longer. But even our blondes, a lot of people get an average of, you know, around about, you know, that 11 months to a year, and some even go longer. I've had
A year. That's a long time.
Yeah, I've had clients wear them too, for sure. 2.5 years. Yeah, I know Dorothy has as well. So there's some clients that can wear it because the hair still lasts. Yeah.
Incredible. I mean, more signups. If you hear that horn, that's a good thing. Don't be scared. That means that we're getting some sales and some signups. Oh, already. Go so quick. All right. We're going to be back. More NSG dream catchers. So don't go away.
My name is Dustin Hanley. I live in Dallas, Texas, and I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist now about 10 years. Yeah, no, I definitely have several male clients that are prematurely balding. We definitely have conversations, especially now that I have mine, because they've seen my struggle with hair loss and everything, and seen the results of NSG on me and the difference it makes. So yeah, I've been getting quite a bit of interest in it. Some of the conversations I've had with my clientele that are thinking about doing a non-surgical hair replacement, like I said, we've looked at my journey with it and what it looks like with the replacement on me. And they're definitely seeing themselves wearing something very similar, because the surgical route seems like the results are varied and unpredictable and not the greatest. Yeah, for me with NSG, it was a very instant result versus months and months of healing. So with my clientele, a few of them knew about it. I've talked to them about doing this, and a lot of them I didn't, just because I wanted to see a natural reaction to see if they're paying attention to me or if they can notice. The ones that didn't know I had it, mind you, I'm seeing these clients every 6 weeks or so, a lot of them didn't know I had something done. They just thought I had been styling it a little bit differently, or I added some products and moves, something like that. And the clients that knew I had it were so intrigued. They wanted to like get in there and look through everything. They were super impressed with how natural it looked. I think anyone that's dealing with hair loss, the amount of money we will pay for hair is outstanding. And I've had clients pay for other things like hair replacement, like drops or shampoos and stuff like that. I mean, they're going through all kinds of things, and if I can offer them something that's going to give you instant results, you don't have to wonder if it's going to work or how long it's going to take to work, there's definitely a profit to be made there. I heard about NSG actually on Instagram, through Josh's Instagram. I had tried another hair replacement company and the results were pretty bad. The application wasn't done very well, and I feel like the quality of the hair wasn't very well, so I got online and started searching around for something, and NSG popped up, and I reached out and contacted Josh and was very happy with our first session. I've been wearing the NSG hair system for about a year now, I think. Definitely now that I'm wearing NSG, there's some things I do now that I didn't do before, like going outside without a hat. I am okay with it, going outside on a windy day. I actually took a boat ride with the wind whipping through my hair and felt completely comfortable with it. The quality of the NSG hair feels so much more realistic. Like I said, I've tried other replacement systems before and it just feels wrong. It just feels not like my natural texture, and this one mimics it very well. My partner, my husband, when he, cause obviously he knew I was gonna get this done, and I think he was nervous for me, because he's seen me struggle with it, the hats. He's seen me again go through the other system and how badly that went, and he was very happy that I was happy with the new system.
We are back, NSG and Dreamcatchers collection, and we have some prizes to give away. You're asking a lot of questions, but we're also going to give you something as well as some answers. So what do we have, Dorothy, to give away first?
Yes, so we've got BoxyCharm, and inside of BoxyCharm, it gives you, 4 to 5 different full-size accessories for styling. I think it's mostly styling.
Yeah, mostly styling
gems
stuff.
and charms and boxy charm, literally. So it's gonna go to Stephanie Starbird from YouTube. So Stephanie Starbird from YouTube, email social media at dreamcatchers.com with all of your information, first name, last name, phone number, so that we can get this shipped off to you. Great price.
It is a great price. Jordan, we got another great price.
Yes, we're back with the fabulous blow dryer, the Pro, and this one is going to Tessa Scissorhands on Instagram.
Yay! Good job, Tessa.
Again, social media at dreamcatchers.com so you can claim your wonderful prize. Now, this is a good one. We haven't given that away tonight yet.
So this is our Babyliss custom clippers. You get the trimmers in your actual kit. So this is great to add to your styling, just to have that kind of full set that matches. And again, highest grade technology, one of the best clippers out there. And this is going to go to Lena's Beauty Place on YouTube. So Lena's Beauty Place, please email social media at dreamcatchers.com, and then all of your information. Lena's Beauty Place, you get the clippers.
And you can watch us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So keep them coming because we have much more to come. And we're going to go right over. If you hear that horn, no fire, no need to be alarmed, but be alarmed because that means that so many people are signing up, and that means you need to as well. Here we go. So, and what's great is you've seen that y'all are switching around, Marla. So that means that because you can do both Dreamcatchers and NSG.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of it all.
That's what we want to show, because when you get certified in multiple of the applications and be able to do NSG, be able to do DC, you can swap and take over and offer many different services for your clients. And so there really is just nothing like being able to have all of the certifications.
Now let's talk about and here we go with the install now, right?
Yes. And so I'm taking my time. I'm in what we like, in my hairline area. I really want to take my time to make sure that I have that lined up properly, because the hairline is so important. You always have to make sure to take your time applying so that you apply it properly. So yeah, and we teach how to do all of this in the online. We teach how to do it in the hands-on. So it's phenomenal, yeah.
Very meticulous too, Marla.
Yes, you can see I'm all focused, because you really want to make sure to lay that well. Oh, we got another sign up.
Another sign up. This is good.
Yay! I got excited.
It is exciting.
It's so fun seeing all the classes fill up. It's so much fun, all the fun.
We love watching the numbers. We get excited with every single sign up.
Now we're going to head on over to Dorothy and Nick, who are going to be doing this install
We're going to be putting
as
Nick's
well. So from one NSG to another.
From a female to a male, anybody can do it.
From the female to male.
Yes. So just like Marla said, and I wanted to mention, like, his hair in through here is still wet or damp, and that's totally fine. It actually makes it easier so you don't have to wet it afterwards. But the actual base is dry. So the base has to be 100% dry, but the hair itself can actually be somewhat damp. Okay. So now when we're working with our clients, he's old school. He knows exactly what to do. So you do want to slightly tilt their head back so that you're not like trying to rush over and figure out what you're doing. And just like Marlis, we always get a little bit quiet when we're working because it's really important. You don't want to mess up the front hairline because it matters. So like I mentioned, you kind of want to look at where you've outlined it and where that peak of his front hairline is. I still have his marking on his front hairline. So when I take that, I'm going to place it directly on top of that. And we always call it point 1. And as you work through point 1, you're going to go from side to side, making sure that it's lining up exactly with, can you see? I want you guys to see more. Gotta get my power stance on. I'm going to have you tilt just right there. So once you get that front piece pointed on, then you almost don't even have to worry about it. You can see how aggressive that tape actually is. But I'm going to work through that side, kind of laying it down, working through this side. You never really want to work too much before you work the other side because you don't want it to become uneven. And keeping firm tension from side to side so that it lines up. I got that tiny little wrinkle right there, so I just pull it forward. Lay this over. As you're getting towards the center, you get that adhesive back up there. You tilt his head a little bit more up, And I'm going to be working just through the back, making it line up. That thing's giving me a little problem. Let me snip that guy off. So I can snip this off. Like this piece isn't sticking right through here, but instead of just leaving it wrinkly like I was going to do, I was like, no, don't cut corners. It's important. He already has adhesive back through here. So if any of that piece comes or is like a little bit finicky for you, don't take the short road. Don't take the corners. Just
cut it off.
Cut it off. Yep, as long as there's other adhesive. You don't want to leave him non-adhesive. That'd be bad. Then he'd become that one that would flap. And we don't want that. So as I go back, pulling it out, making sure I'm lining up. Within doing your mold, each one should line up exactly at the outskirts where his biological hair meets. And I'm using very little tension, just kind of allowing it to roll back. Once I get to the top, tilt his head forward. And when we go in our class, we have a bunch of different mapping and kind of blueprints, if you will, of exactly how we do this and what to look for. Because believe me, it looks a lot easier than it is until you break it down. So seeing it is beautiful, but actually going through and finding that nitty gritty of like, how are we actually holding our hands? All of that is so important. And we go over that in the online and the hands-on.
Dorothy, it's mesmerizing just watching.
It's so fun,
yeah.
Right? Literal transformation. Right through here to flip it all the way down.
Wow. And it is perfect.
We hope so.
Yeah.
We measured it.
It is.
We made
It's
our
perfect.
molds. Yeah. So it is simple. There's a lot of simple steps, but it does take some practice and it takes some work. And we help you all along the way, whether
That's
it's
what's great.
hands-on or in person.
Like I was saying, people call here and you guys stop and you guys help
Yep.
them along the way, even if there's a client right there in the chair.
Yep, 100%. We're always here for you.
More sign-ups. That's good. If you hear that horn, that means more people are signing up. Now what are we doing here?
So now what I'm doing is, especially because it's lace and tape, you really want to make sure everything fully adheres to each other. It's all brand new. So by doing this, it's applying that pressure and kind of making it suction cup to the client's actual head. So he's holding it down. The client will always pull harder on their head than you ever will. So have
helping you
them
there.
do it. And you're really kind of focusing on those edges, making sure everything is as smooth as possible so that when I go to cut it, nothing's pulling up. Cool. I think we're good. So now I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut his styling.
Dorothy, do you mind going over the prices again?
Yes. So the prices we have, let's see, we have for online education is $9.99, and that's for NSG. And you can always upgrade to go to a hands-on class. And a hands-on class is $14.99, and you also get access to the online education. So you really kind of get best of both worlds. You'll always get this incredible kit with either one, whether it's online or hands-on. Yeah, it's phenomenal. And you can also do payments. You can do payment plans with Shop Pay on our website.
And then mention that discount.
Yes.
Again.
Oh, and you get 5% off. So if you sign up today during our live, you get 5% off. If you're a Dreamcatcher certified stylist, you get an additional 5% off. So you can get up to 10% if you're already certified with one company.
So today is the day,
Today's the
Dorothy,
day.
to get everything you
Today
need.
is the day.
All right, let's go on over here. We got our DC mamas here.
Oh, yeah.
Marlis, what do we have now that we need to know? I saw you before I came over. You were actually cutting and shedding a little bit.
Yes. So when I did the first initial cut, the perimeter, I had her stand up because I don't want to be like all down here and it could potentially get uneven. So I had her come up, stand right in front of me. That way I can see that shape that I'm creating. But now what I'm doing is I'm going in with the layers. I've already kind of done around the face. I'm a shear cutter. Dorothy is a razor cutter. And so with doing it, we're achieving the same thing. We're just getting there in a slightly different way. So I like to take vertical sections and I like to just kind of take them out. I find right here where her hair ended, and then I'm going to go right beneath that and go like this. Now the cool thing is watch, my perimeter drops out down here. I don't even wind up cutting it. So I'll show you one more time. Make sure y'all are zoomed in. Let's see the bottom. Okay. So if you're going to watch down here, and what you never want to do when cutting it, you don't want to elevate. You don't want to bring it up. So I'm going to take it out from where it lives. I'll take my section a little bit more. We'll take it out from where it lives right here. I'm going to see right here where her hair ends, and I'm going to go right underneath that And now, boom, my perimeter fell out. I'm not even cutting that. So I'm not cutting that perimeter. I'm not cutting that length. I'm just creating layers and letting that fall out. So I did hear we've got a lot of people asking, Bonnie, about the competition.
Yes.
The Dreamcatcher Stylist Circle.
They heard the money.
So,
They heard the money.
They heard that money. Money,
5, 10, and 20.
Another sale. So, Dreamcatcher Stylist Circle. It's going to start March 1st. It's going to run all the way through April 15th. If you are a certified stylist, if you are in, you must be in our Dreamcatcher Stylist Circle on Facebook. It's completely free. No reason not to join. And so, purchase a head of hair. You got to do it for your client anyways. Do a transformation. Do a reel. Let me tell you, I would love to do one for this one, but I'm a judge. I can't. So
The transformations are amazing.
the transformations are amazing. I mean, that's what people love seeing. Transformation, education. You can show us color. You can show us braiding, style, anything you want. And now what you're going to do after that, you're going to submit it to us. All that information is going to be in the Stylist Circle. If you want to know where to submit, what to do, got to be in the Stylist Circle. And it's going to run for that 6 weeks. And then all of us fantastic judges are going to go through. We're going to pick our favorites. And then you can win third place, $5,000. Second place, $10,000. And first place, $20,000. This could give someone a chance to open a salon.
Yes.
Upgrade their salon. So many options. Or you can just go shopping. Go crazy.
Yeah, go on vacation.
You know, go on vacation. Do whatever you want to do. So it really is an opportunity to, one, get that acknowledgement from your peers that you are creating something. It can help you build your business and clientele. I mean, there's so many things that it can help you do, and then it's going to be just life-changing as well. So
Asking about the contest, though, they also want to know, are they going to be featured on the Dreamcatcher social media? The ones, the winners. The
100%.
winners.
More than even just that.
Okay.
Even if you're not a winner,
win,
you probably get
we got a
spotlighted.
surprise
Okay.
treat, but guess what? You got to join the Dreamcatcher Stylist Circle. But our winners are going to get something else, even a little bit more
What
than
else?
that. They're probably going to get a chance to come out here on one of our lives.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
We just add these? I didn't even know about this.
Show us skills live. We love it.
Sliding out little secrets.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are going to absolutely make sure that everybody knows. And we're going to post and those winners because we want to celebrate you.
So you're getting money. You could be here with us, and you're also going to be featured on the Dreamcatcher's NSG sites.
Oh, and
social.
our newsletter as well. I guarantee you're going to be
Okay.
featured everywhere. We're going to make sure everyone
Because
knows
people
the
say they
amazing work
want,
you did.
they want to be on the platform of Dreamcatcher's
100%.
NSG. So that is
We want to
phenomenal.
elevate them.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
We're
it's
all about
phenomenal.
empowering
Yes.
our stylists and our barbers. Now,
Completely.
Stacy,
Look at how fabulous.
oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Sales.
Okay, Stacy, what about how this all evolved? We saw the little bit of the application, and then here we are, the transformation. Yeah.
Hey, I've heard that before.
And they're asking, dream catchers, that it depends on how the maintenance is, right? You take really good care of your hair. So I think that the maintain will
Yes.
also make sure that you have long, lengthy hair
Definitely.
longevity.
Yes, we have clients that come in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. There's some that come in 5 and 6. So it's all going to depend on, your wear, your home care, and just the maintenance that you do at home.
Now, they
Really
also
important.
ask for the NSG. Of course, with the dream catchers, we know that you can curl it. Can you curl the
Oh,
NSG
yes.
as well as not just blow drying?
Yes.
You can also curl.
Yes, when I
Okay.
finish blow drying, I actually am going to be using one of our Babyless curling irons, and I'm going to get Miss Lynn all styled and finished up.
That's exciting. It's just basically having your own hair. And I mean, that's what it is.
Yes.
So this is great. Another sign up, more winning. Jordan, I haven't been to you for a little bit. So what?
You are just in
Yes. So what do we have here?
Oh, I'm pretty much all finished with her install. I already cut her to make sure the extensions blend, and now I'm just curling her. I do like to make sure that I leave the curls to cool down completely before I brush them out. So they're looking a little Shirley Temple-ish right now, but you can see just how beautiful
Yeah, it
the
is.
colors
Oh, yeah.
work
It
together.
really pops.
Yeah, and so all
Yeah.
that marbling that you saw before doesn't look splotchy. It doesn't look crazy.
But you can wear it straight
looks
as well.
Cool, yeah, but curly, it's still very blended.
It's
and
actually
again,
two different
that out.
looks.
It really is. It really is. And what's even more exciting is that if she wanted to, with her next install, she could switch the location of those wefts to give it even more possibilities with the looks.
Jordan, we spoke about this in the beginning of the show, but we didn't talk about it now
Yeah.
in this segment. about the different vivid color education that they're going to learn.
Yeah, so I'm actually here in Texas until Thursday, and we're going to be doing a bunch of recording and a bunch of education.
That starts tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we can't unleash too much, but we have one of my favorite house models flying in from New York tonight. She'll be arriving, and then we're going to be working on her for the next 2 days and doing some awesome install and show you how I do it so that way you can do it at home.
And what is the price on that? Because a lot of people are asking because they're so excited about this.
I don't know,
This is
Mom.
new.
I don't think we're talking
Well,
about it
it
yet.
is. We can't say anything, right?
It is $4.99, I believe, and it's going to come with the kit with some Vermar goodies. It's going to come with some color.
We've been
in
working
it.
together
Yes.
to try to put a proper kit together, so you're not just paying for the education with Dreamcatchers, you're always getting
Gotcha.
a lot of value with it as well.
But
And
there's
of course,
gonna be
we're
more
going
to
give
come,
you,
though.
Oh yeah, and
No.
of course we're going to give you some hair in there so you can play with it, try some of these color
Okay.
techniques we're going to be teaching. So it's going to be great.
But it's not, they're not left in the dark. We're going to keep letting them know when they can start to purchase this. And okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
100%.
What more sign-ups?
They said, make me a vivid
More
girl.
sales. All right, Dorothy. So now you're cutting, right?
Yes. So what I've been working on with Nick is really getting that weight line to match and mimic exactly what he's got going on. So the system is just a little bit longer than his natural because I'm allowing it to slightly hug. So as it grows out, it blends. But by taking the blending comb and actually utilizing that to kind of carve out to allow it to blend into his natural very, very seamlessly. So that's been what I'm kind of working on through here. And then I'm going to create some layers and some movement through here. He, again, likes it to flow in the wind and all of that. So really keeping it a little bit longer towards the face. And with the systems, they are literally perfect. So we have to kind of create some of those imperfections because the hair doesn't all grow equally to one length, right? So if we leave it looking 100% gorgeous, it might be a little bit noticed. So with going in, I'm kind of creating that softer texture, which is one reason I like to use the razor. Nothing against Miss Marlis who uses the scissors because it can get done either way. I just prefer to use the razor. When I'm cutting this and kind of using more of a scooping technique. And right through the back here, it's creating a little bit of that shorter layer on the underneath so that as it falls, it starts to give that kind of tousled look in through here. So,
But you know, with the NSG, I actually prefer using a razor.
oh yeah,
I do. I prefer using a razor. with
bring her over to
NSG.
the dark side.
Yep, I did. I
But
stepped
to the
over.
right-handed side.
But the
that's
razor
that's what we
comes
do.
in the kit too, which I think is really
It
helpful. So you
does.
can try and decide for yourself.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah,
One of the questions they did ask, they said that most here of the models we have that if starting before you put on the system, their head is shaven. They're asking, can there be hair before you put the system on as well, or does
Sure.
it have to be shaved?
So when we're talking about like longevity, when it comes to the systems and the actual hold that you're gonna get, it is more ideal to have that clean shaven scalp just because the system and the adhesives are actually going to have that full connection. Now, can you do it to where they do have some of that hair underneath? Yes, but we kind of go over it in class exactly kind of when or why you might do that. But you're not going to get the longevity out of it. It's going to hold, but because it has that separation, it's going to kind of come off a little bit faster than it could have. And this is supposed to be a semi-permanent, if not permanent kind of application. We don't want to see them back every week if we don't have to. So really kind of getting that clean slate where we do shave it down gives us more of that longevity that they can wear it up to, 6 weeks, depending on the client and their kind of body chemistry and stuff like that. So, yeah, but we go over in all of the class exactly when or why, when it might be beneficial to do a trial because somebody doesn't want to fully commit, whatever the situation may be. But most grand scheme, you're going to kind of want to have it shaven down.
Okay, that
I hope that
answers
answers
No,
that
that's
question.
good, yes. And more signups. We also are getting a couple of questions about the competition, so of course they want to know, does it have to be actually on a human head or can it be on a mannequin?
No, it needs to be on a human
Okay,
head.
see, I'm glad you answered that because we had two
Yes,
people
yes.
ask about that.
Yes, because we want to see a true transformation on a human because we are about changing lives. And so, yes, it would need to be on a human. That is a very good question, though.
Now, can NSG be perm, Dorothy? I forgot to ask you that. I've been wanting to ask you that.
Yes, NSG and or dream catchers can absolutely be permed. we kind of go over, if you get our advanced course, you're going to get some detailed information on how to do it. But since it is 100% human hair, yes, you can absolutely perm that. Test strand. Please, please, please test strand. We don't want you ruining an entire system or an entire head of hair just by going at it. So please test strand, but yes, 100%. It's human hair. You can do it. My personal favorite is more of the alkaline perm, but that's just my personal preference. So short answer, yes, it can.
There's another sign up. Stacy, before we're almost out of here, I want to see how the curling now. Any tips that they need to know when they are curling this system with NSG?
In Brazil, giving us some comments, and we miss him, but I will use something he likes to say: we are curling hair. And that's something Josh likes to say, so since he's not here, I'm going to say it for him. And so that's just like a good range of, you know, keeping your heat low and your products heat protected, things like that.
It's important because I don't think a lot of people would know that. They would go all the way to the full capacity of the curling iron.
Yeah, keeping your heat low, just taking care of it as you would your natural hair, because it is yours.
And product. You can put as much.
You can use product. You can use a heat protectant. You want to use hydrating products rather than reparative. We go over this a lot in classes and lives that these NSG systems and our extensions are not connected to a live blood source. So you're not wanting to repair them. You want to hydrate and moisturize. So staying away from reparative products would be a key thing.
To piggyback off that as well, their NSG system, can they bathe? I mean, this, we know this, but you know, just to reiterate, bathing, showering, that's all as normal.
Yes, you want to wait like 24 hours for that adhesive and bonds to after. Just go back to living like you would normally.
Living like
You look beautiful. It looks so gorgeous. All right, more signups. Oh, see, now I'm kind of seeing what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it just makes it pop in just a whole different way. It just makes it like ribbon candy. And when I break it all up, it's going to be gorgeous. I know. Oh, I just saw hers too. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. So, girls love curls. I say I want to make that a hashtag if it doesn't already exist.
That is a good hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag girls love curls. So
let's make it happen.
It's phenomenal. So I'm trying to get it done real quickly so we can hopefully have it all done by the time this ends, because I know we're getting super duper close. I want to remind everybody, get signed up for these courses, because tonight only we're offering that 5% off for hands-on online for both DC and NSG. And then if you're already certified in one or the other, you can get an additional 5% off. So, and we teach you how to do all this stuff. And then if you're part of our stylist circle, you can enter that competition.
Yeah, let's go with the competition again.
Yes.
Because people are very excited about this competition. There's another sign up.
It's starting in a couple of days, so now's the time.
March 1st to April 15th.
March 1st to April 15th. So we've got several judges. We're going to be just looking for creativity, looking to see what you can do, looking to see that you have practice, you've honed in on your skills, and that you're really providing these just phenomenal services for your clients. So win 20,000 first place, 10,000 second place, 5,000 third. I had to think for a second.
Yeah, but it's a lot of money.
One head of hair, real transformation. It's going to be. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start seeing what people create.
Right, and we spoke about this a little bit ago, that you may be featured on the Dreamcatchers NSG website, on the socials, and you may come in studio with us.
For the DC, yes. And then you'll be on our social medias, you'll be in our newsletter. I mean, we're going to make sure to spotlight you and give you that acknowledgement and accomplishment.
It's fun.
For sure.
And you get some money. Jordan, we're almost out of time soon. So what do we do? What else can we add to this, the Dreamcatchers beautiful, vivid?
I can tell you that because I'm a stylist, still works furniture and owns a salon, that I did my shopping around the best certification and extensions, and I looked, and there's brands that will always come to mind and people will always talk about. With Dreamcatchers, you get 4 methods in one certification, so it's not just one method, and there are times where you need to know how to do more than one method, and the kit is complete, and the price is the best. I mean, in the industry, you cannot compare it. So that's what I have to say as a stylist. I just think you have to get certified with Dreamcatchers. There's no other option.
And let's go over those prices again, Jordan, just so people can just know how good it is to be able to do it today because the discount and everything
Oh my
else.
gosh, saving the money today, you're going to spend it anyway, and then you can use that money for more hair or to make more money on hair. And we don't do, I mean, we do the sales every month pretty much when we do the lives, but I'm here. Do it for me. Maybe don't let me come back. See, they did it for me.
Yes. And you never know. Sales could change. It could be, you know, may not do it 1 month. So now's
That's
the time
true.
to get signed up. And the thing is, if you want to join the competition,
You have to.
need to get
you
signed
have
up.
to do it
You have to do
now.
it now.
Because March 1st is around the corner.
It really
March
is.
1st is real close.
Marlos, Jordan, someone asked because they didn't watch the top of the show. They said, did you do the color when it was already installed or before it was installed?
Nope. So I actually did the color, well, the color on the wefts I did flat on a table, and then I installed them after they were already rinsed and dried.
But I did mine on her head. So,
Two different types here. Okay.
yeah, so, and that's the cool thing is you can do either one. You can do it on the head, you can do it off the head. There's a lot of different options of what you can do.
This is fabulous. We're seeing all these transformations, and we got to go to a commercial, and we will be back here at NSG and Dreamcatcher Studio.
Hey guys, Dorothy and Marlis here, and we just want to pop in and give you a lot of information.
So let's talk about the different points of how we can assist each and every one of you.
First, we want to remind all of the existing stylists that if you refer a friend and they complete their certification, you get a $200 hair credit on your account. And no matter how many stylists you refer, you will continue to get $200 credit for each one. But that's not all.
I'll tell you, Dorothy, I actually took advantage of this a ton for years when I worked behind the chair, and it saved my butt a few times having that credit on my account. Because we know that life can get tough with family and bills, and sometimes having that credit that never expires at your fingertips really is just such a huge weight off of your shoulders.
So let's talk about the stylists that have taken one of the courses but not the other. So either I-tip and tape or K-tip and weft. Both Marlis and I firmly believe that being certified in all 4 methods is really a key to success, and let me give you an example why. Say that you are I-tip and tape certified, and a potential client calls. She currently has K-tips in her hair, but wants to switch to wefts. You try to talk to her about why she could choose I-tips. She says, no thank you. I have had all the methods and wefts are best for me. That's what I want. So now you have 2 choices. You can either let her know, I'm sorry, I don't do those methods, and you just lost a client because now she has to go find somebody else. Or 2, you can ask her to give you maybe a little bit of time to get certified and hope she'll wait. But no matter what, you're gonna run the risk of not being able to book that client.
But if you're certified in all 4 methods, and trust me, we know that we all have our favorite and least favorite, but if you have that knowledge of all 4, you're prepared to remove or install any method requested. And we truly believe also that knowledge is power, and knowledge also eliminates fear. And we're here to help you be as successful as humanly possible. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to both of us. You can reach us at marlis@dreamcatchers.com and dorothy@dreamcatchers.com. And we hope that this finds you healthy and happy, and we hope to talk to you soon.
My experience during this 2-day training was absolutely wonderful. I had, some anxiety going in, but I had some really great aha moments, and ultimately I feel a lot more confident now. I do feel like this is a service that will benefit my business behind the chair, absolutely. I 100% recommend this training to other stylists.
Introducing our online education. Are you tired of seeing outrageous pricing for hair classes that barely scratches the surface in education? Look no further. Prepare for a revolution in your career. NSG is introducing our online certification class, your gateway to mastery in non-surgical hair replacement. At NSG, we believe in propelling talent to new heights. Our online classes aren't just educational. They're a journey to excellence behind the chair. Unlock the secrets of non-surgical hair replacement with our cutting-edge online courses. From foundational techniques to advanced hybrid methods, we've got it all. Enroll now to access exclusive content and join a community of like-minded professionals. If you believe you are ready to take the next step in your career, go to nsghair.com or call at 844-674-2932 and let the journey to excellence begin. All of this for $9.99. That's a saving of $500. Sign up for an online class today.
Welcome back to NSG and Dream Catchers Collection Salon, and we're going to give you some more prizes. These are the last prizes. We got Miss Lynn, after her beautiful transformation, and she's going to give you a prize. So what do we got here?
Well, we have clippers, the fabulous clippers, and they're great for NSG clients. And who's the winner? It's Lucy A from YouTube.
YouTube, and you want to go to social media at dreamcatchers.com to claim your prize, your name, email, phone number, all that good stuff. And now we've got Stacy. Oh, hold on.
One more time.
I forgot that she wasn't mine. So we got to say one more time the winner.
Lucy A from YouTube for the clippers.
Yes, Lucy. YouTube. Thanks for watching. And now, Stacy, what do we got?
We have 2 pairs of shark fin shears, best in the industry. These are going to be going to the first one, at Hair by Angie Nicole from Instagram. And our other one is going to be going to a YouTube viewer, Cynthia Thompson. So congratulations. Send your information to social media at dreamcatchers.com. And congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, and thank you so much for watching us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We got to do the transformation, Miss Lynn. You're part of this. So we're going to go over back here to see all the beautiful models. Wow. Looks gorgeous. And here we are. Ross, you take it away.
Okay, so this is that non-committal pop of color. As you can see when she turns her head, with that curls, it really pops out. I have her turn around here for a minute. Look at just how gorgeous that is. I'm obsessed with it. Take inspiration from whatever you have in life and create some magic. So I love it.
Stacy?
This is Miss Lynn. She had her re-app today. We freshened up her color, and she is ready to go for her next.
She's ready to go. About 6 weeks. She's heading out.
Margarita time.
Margarita time. Jordan.
All right, so we're all done with hers. We put all of the wefts in. I curled it with a waver, and like I said, all I had to really do was bleach these 2 money pieces in the front for it to all make sense with all of the vivids that I put in there.
It's so fun. I love it. It looks so good. It looks so fabulous.
You.
Dorothy.
Yes, and then we've got Nick here, and you can see that we just gave him a little bit of color towards the front, but even if you wanted to kind of pull it back and disguise it just a little bit and show a little bit more not to fun, then he could too. So,
and Nick's all ready for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Because we've got the shirt, the eyes, and the hair.
Nobody's going to be
inspiration.
No. Dorothy Mars, would you want to end with anything before we let our amazing viewers watch get to their night?
Well, thank you for coming and being with us. We love it. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy sharing education. We love getting together and collaborating. And, ultimately, we want to bring you guys into our family. Come join us with NSG, DC, and just get signed up. And I promise you, you won't regret it. We'll be here for you.
Sign up for a class, join the stylist circle, all of those things. We want to be a part of a community, so we need you guys to do that with us. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys on the next live.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll be back next month. See y'all.
Bye.
Nobody else is talking.
Attention all certified Dreamcatchers stylists. Get ready to showcase your talent in the upcoming Dreamcatchers Battle of the Strands competition. Dreamcatchers is giving back to our amazing stylists. We love your work, so why not put it on display? Let us celebrate your phenomenal hair transformations to show our appreciation. This exclusive event is for members of the DC Stylist Circle only. So, if you're not part of the DC Stylist Circle yet, what are you waiting for? It's free. Just simply join to become a member and submit your entry. Picture this. Cash prizes await the top 3 winners with $5,000 for third place, $10,000 for second, and a whopping $20,000 for first place, all in cash. Submit your best video of your Dreamcatchers hair transformation install for a chance to win big. The competition will be judged by an exceptional panel of experts with extensive experience in color, photography, and education, ensuring the highest standard of evaluation. Remember, with every purchase of 4 bundles of hair, you get 1 entry. Our Battle of the Strands competition starts this Friday, March 1st. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to shine and elevate your career with Dreamcatchers.